So excited about it. Welcome, my lovely dears, to another fantabulous session of the Western Chivalric Boons of the West. It's always sunny in Pennsylvania. Transylvania. Not Pennsylvania, Transylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, whatever. Pennsylvania, a very different place to Transylvania.
There's a lot more wheat.
You just extended Philadelphia to the entire state. That's what you did.
It's always sunny in Castlevania.
Okay, yeah, there it is. That is the setting now that I think about it. That's you guys. Ah, goodness. When last we left off, yeah, did a bunch of travel and some prep and some more travel.
Then we got on a boat.
And you're on a boat. And then getting on the boat went really well because apparently the person driving a boat was actually a legit ass expert. I know. Astounding.
And we all got seasick, except for like 2 people.
Yeah, most of you got very, very sick.
I've been on boats before.
Yeah, you didn't give a shit.
I could have swam to the ship. I could have done it.
Would rather swim for an entire solid day and take a rank of exhaustion than go on a boat.
God, stop being such a big baby about boats.
Boats?
Boat, baby. Yeah, it would be a 24-mile swim. Which is not a short swim.
You know, I'm fairly certain there's an event where people do that in winter. Hang on a second.
Wait, not in winter.
What? I'm gonna look that up.
No. It's not in winter. Trust me. You do not swim 24 fucking miles in winter oceans. You did within the first 2.
No, there used to be Olympics for like 10-kilometer swings, which is
yeah. There's actually in Sweden a lot of training.
Yeah, but that 10-kilometer swing, that's 6 miles. That's not 24 miles.
Yeah, I got the badge for 1, 2, 5, and 10.
Neat.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is in fact still a quarter of the distance that was covered by this boat, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's a lot of time to be fucking swimming, let me tell you.
Alright, so regardless, after making it across the waters, you reached the Undertower, wherein you discovered a bunch of crazed fae. And you dealt with them quite handily until realizing in the foyer that your Chomp Capone can't fit. So she is waiting in the lobby, and brand new subclassless level 3 fighter Tiara is here to help.
Yay. Hooray.
Oh boy.
Yay.
I think we had just determined there are some enemies down this hallway and we were about to rush them.
Yes. Yeah, for once a thief went ahead with the stealth check, saw that there are some enemies, and has come back to warn you that there are like 3 watery armory looking people and 3 of those spooky fae.
Spoopy. Spoopy.
Mm-hmm. And yes, I forgot that you did in fact find some ring gags and bondage fun stuff and sexy clothing in what could only be called their painting room.
But it only fits like 2 people.
Yep, they're all very normal sized peoples.
They all have dancers' bodies.
Mm-hmm. Swords to start governments with. I'm sorry, you've already got your own government starting sword, so you can't qualify for it.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you got one of those like free parking punch cards instead. You'll have to make do.
It's fine. I'll just take over my government with my sword. Don't worry.
Yay! That's how it's done. But yeah, actually getting into this room stealthily, quote unquote, like it's a really wide open place to fight. Unfortunately, unless you guys all pass this stealth, there's no way you're going to be able to surprise all of them. But at the very least, you can avoid being surprised by them and choose to go in an order.
What? Wait.
Okay.
Wait. Before we do
What?
anything, then let me cast a spell. Pretty please. Okay.
What spell?
Y'all good
Okay.
with that?
Yeah.
Is it a
Okay.
qu-
Do
yeah,
it.
all right. Is it a quick spell? Can you do it quickly?
Yes.
All
We're
right,
we're
then do it.
fucking
Pass
stacked
without
up
a
here. Cast a
trace.
goddamn spell.
Cast a spell in.
I cast pass without a trace.
Uh,
God damn it.
Okay.
All right, everyone, give me a stealth check. Let's see if you can make it right up to the door and like burst in.
Yeah, just let me look up and see if Scale Mail
Nope.
gives me disadvantage real quick.
Oopsie.
heavy
13.
armor of any
Get a plus-
kind has disadvantage.
You got plus 10.
Faunra's got a disadvantage, so
Yeah, but I mean, Scale Mail's medium armor, so I don't know if it does do that.
yes, it does.
Okay.
Is it breastplate
Hide and
medium?
breastplate do not have penalties. Faunra, I think you have
I've-
half plate, don't you?
Hey,
I have breastplate.
28.
Oh, then you're fine.
28 here too. Holy shit.
20.
Wow. So we
Wow.
got 12,
23.
17.
Okay.
Yep, we win.
So
Yeah.
you do succeed. Give me but a brief moment. Then I'm going to be moving your characters into the next room, and I'm going to line you up in like a set of spaces. You can change where you're all placed, but basically you can have your Rainbow Six burst into the room moment. The only thing you're missing is a flashbang, sadly. But I'll let you position
wait,
yourself before the fight begins.
We're going into another map.
No, we're going.
No, we're going
down,
down this
Just
hall.
like I just
Oh,
instead
it's
of
that
having
way.
you all like filter down a one by one corridor, move through a doorway, and then line yourselves up, I'm just going to grab you and put you in place so you can
Oh,
position.
Oh, it's all the
Much
way down there,
appreciated.
okay.
Because otherwise it will be a whole mass of awkward. Let's just you and you and you and you and you. So you can all come bursting out the doorway and choose how you are positioned.
Well, we have water and we have a tart, so we just need a sword.
Yeah, we just
I
need
got
to
a sword.
flip this line of people. It's the exact opposite of what we're
Which
doing
one's
here.
the tart?
Wait, why do you want to switch that up, Savin? You want to be down first so you can get the stairs and up to stuff.
No, I mean, like, right now, the rogue, the lobby, the cleric, and the sorcerer are in front.
Oh.
The door is here.
No,
the door is here. You can
Yeah, the
you can see
door
it
is
on the map.
right here.
That way.
So we need the squishies to not be the ones going through the door first.
Really,
Savin meant
see the-
flip horizontally, not vertically.
That's better.
Really,
Yes.
see the
There you
thing.
go.
We are correct. Here we go. Okay, now we're good.
All right. Somehow we managed to get upstairs onto higher platforms without alerting them. That works fine.
And it's just
Well,
5 feet
yeah.
to jump up.
Yeah,
That's true.
it's not a huge ledge. This one, like this place is laid out for humans to occupy it. So like, elevated positions aren't like the height of a person elevated. They are just in fact aesthetically pleasing, like 5 foot.
Okay.
So what probably happens is that you four all get boosted up on the ledge by everyone else behind you, as you will move your way up there.
That works.
And yeah, it with the successful groupie stealthy is enough to, catch this group of watery tarts off guard. Also, I really quite like the style of these things. Look, they got their little water hair.
Yeah, yeah, they do.
They're all sweetly coiffed. Doot,
Oh, that's pretty.
doot. Doot.
This is the fastest I've ever been.
You were the
Same,
stealthiest you've ever been,
basically.
and now you're the fastest. Look at you go. Doot. Doot.
I have to move my torch so I can click on Bob.
I just love
That's
the
fine.
idea of Tiny Shoda casting a spell, and the vocal components are just some fries, motherfucker.
Nom nom nom.
Oh man, could go for like a what's it called, like a bowl of curly fries there.
Yeah. Don't do that to me. It is, of course, a Sunday, which means I will be hungry all day. Well, hungry all session, and then I'll gorge myself and regret it for the rest of the day.
Such is the way of things.
Not Cassives. Let's see. Jesse and Tiara.
Surprise round is go.
It's not a surprise round. You just aren't getting shot as you enter the room and can, in fact, get in position without, like, fuck bussing your way out.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
okay.
said we. Yeah, she said we countered their surprise round on us.
Yep.
I mean, we're not really ever really going to get surprise rounds. I mean, clink, clank, clink, clank. A lot of us are clink, clanks.
Yeah, but that's what I'm here for.
Too bad. Broken
Yeah,
Fae.
too bad.
Yeah, literally, your stealth approach just means that you get to be positioned appropriately into the opening of a room without getting shot at a bunch, so you don't spend an entire, like, 3 rounds of combat trying to squeeze past each other down a 45-foot corridor. Honestly, I would take what you get.
I'm
Alright.
perfectly happy not being surprised.
Let's see here. She'll probably have backup soon, so let's hup hup, and then that's 30 feet to get up here. And she's gonna soul knife this bitch. What a bitch. This wet tart. Oop, I need to turn off sneak attack. Offhand. Miss anyway. Boo. That's her turn. Broken Fae. Hey, Trist. Pew! Oh, I miss.
Yep.
Tiara. Buzz. Just gonna like lean around this fucking corner to stab at this thing.
Stab.
Spear. She stabbed! She did it!
Yeah, you did it.
Yay!
Good
I
job.
rolled complete ass on the attack, but hooray! Also, she's level 3. Does she have extra attack? I feel like she
No.
should already have it.
No,
No,
that's
you get
5.
She's got 5.
Oh, right, okay. Then offhand, she will also shoot the hand crossbow. Pew! And miss. Hallie, it move.
I'm not used to being able to take a turn this early. It's
I
usually
know, what are you
15
doing?
minutes from now.
You're like,
All right,
Hallie had a fucking coffee this afternoon.
I'm gonna take a peek around the corner so I can see Tiara, and I'm gonna fire off a spell. So, this line of people in Tiara, all get bless.
Yay.
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 God, being able to cast bless this early in a turn.
Nom 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 nom. All right, Trist.
All right. We'll gonna come up here and do my bonks. Let's see. Seems like a good opportunity to use Runic Might. Turn that on. Let's see. Let's go ahead and bless. Booming Blade. Blade Assault. Whoa!
Woo! That's a hit. Ow.
And con save. If she can
Can
be poisoned.
Yes. Oh no, she's damage immunity poison. However,
That's a condition.
that's condition. Yes, I was going to say they are not immune to the condition charm. Sorry, yeah, they're only immune to charm, dummy, fear because they are Fae. Con.
Damn it.
All right.
Alright. The one time.
I know, right? And then this thing is going to sploosh on up on you.
Sploosh.
Let's see here. Literally quicker if I go into the water and then come out. Yep, literally quicker. Very, very fast move through water. And slam. Boosh. 12 damage.
Alright. For 22, considering how many people are about to come bonk me, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pop a shield.
Okay. Faunra.
I will rage and I will charge down this way. And draw the attention of these two goobers. And I will make an attack on each of these watery boys.
Sure thing. You're a tall,
Watery
big woman. I won't give it advantage against you. Or sorry, I won't give you disadvantage against the one above. You are big.
And I am blessed, so...
Mm-hmm.
Swing on the north. Swing on the south!
Fucking hitting a hit.
And the north will have...
I am BRBing, but
Divine
goddamn,
Fury.
Kina, look at all those fours.
Oh, you're lucky that first attack was a Divine Fury. Otherwise, you're hitting a fucking water elemental with an axe.
Hmm.
So it takes full damage, the first one. The second one, it's not magical. It takes half. Dun, dun, dun. And this Disciple of Water... it gets a 5-foot movement boost from going through water, but I can't do its cool thing. All right, so it ends here, and Slame. Mwah.
I'm afraid a 12 will not hit me, no.
Broken Fey, Broken Fey. Vampiric Touch. Fuck. Swing at Trist. Does a 23 hit you when you
That is the magic number to beat my shield. Yep, that's it.
All right, and
Every
Flurry
time.
Blows.
No, that's not gonna. Neither of those hit.
All right. I
I
actually
mean, the
check how much
important one
Vampiric
hit.
Touch give. Yeah, how much Vampiric
It's either
Touch
half or
gives.
all. I think it's actually all.
Yeah, that's right. I'm double checking. You gain hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic. Okay, go.
Well, I got that going for me, which is nice.
Yeah, this fucking slap just like cracks you across the jaw. You manage to parry away the follow-up the blows. Bob, violence.
You claim it is violence.
Was never an option.
Let's see. This one.
Yeah. Now you're indoors. You can't go moonbeaming. I'm pretty sure you have to actually be outside for moonbeam. Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna hit. Oh, you're lucky it does just about hit. Turns out water is not high on AC.
No, that's a 15, and he's easier to hit now.
Yep.
It's a little help there for Ariel.
Tajana.
Unless, of course, I go Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blade also good.
Yep.
And you can range those two.
Yep, I'm not moving.
What?
Not this time.
Hide in corner and throw shadows.
Yep.
If you
I'm
got
gonna
away
eat
from
this at
Bob,
the-
though, you'd have natural advantage from being in dim light. Unfortunately, Bob
It's
is...
true, but
Bob
I don't
is
think you
shiny.
could get to dim light from where you are.
No, I can't.
No,
that's
not
the
from
thing.
there this time.
If I could get to dim light, I would. But I can't, so I'm not going to.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna eat the Shadow Blade at the point with advantage.
Sure thing. It's a good fucking hit.
Yeah.
The blade tears into it, and you can see the water like gush around itself as though trying to fill in like the hole you've punched out of it. This broken fey. Let's Eldritch Blast the tall laboon. Pew! $18 to hit Faunra for 9 force, 4 cold.
You'll hit me.
Take that, Ariel, at your guy.
And it's damage I can't resist. God fucking damn it.
They use an Eldritch Blast. They're Warlock monks, which I
Wah.
think is the funnest dumb shit ever.
Ugh.
It is kind of dumb. So, first up, bonus action. Put my haste all the way on this guy since it's still up.
Your Hex.
Mm-hmm.
You said haste.
I said, did I
You
say
give it
haste? I said hex. I said hex.
No, you said haste.
I said hex.
You definitely said haste.
Haste.
I said hex. It's hex.
Okay.
You
We'll
mean
trust you on this one.
No, you give
I
it
mean,
haste.
I'd love to have.
She has haste, so
I'd love to
Yeah.
have haste put on me though.
All
Anyway,
right, what stat are you affecting?
it's still charisma because I don't think I can just change it from what I said to begin with.
I don't remember actually. Maybe, I don't know. Might be worth checking.
Yeah, I'll look real quick. Let's find out. Hex. Oh, of course, the thing doesn't.
Rogue Shadow Monk. I mean, yeah, that's also pretty great.
Let's see. That's disadvantage with the chosen. Doesn't say anything about changing it. Just says like a bonus action to move it.
Okay, fair enough then. So it's set to weaken charisma.
Yes. And unfortunately, I don't have advantage on his attack, but I'm still gonna attack anyway. Does a 14 hit?
I believe we established it
Yeah,
does.
14 does in fact hit water.
Okay. And then all that extra damage for 19.
Big owies.
And Brilliant Blade's effect might actually be nice if it decides to, just run away and hide in the water.
This also true.
And that does it for me, since I can't really move away from it. Actually, yeah. Alright.
Okay, this Disciple of Water, starting next to you. Hey, Faunra.
Yes, hello.
Hi, Faunra. It'll take an uppy from Tiara.
I'm being engulfed, aren't I?
You are getting a lesser whelm.
Lesser whelm.
Yeah,
Saving
normal
throw.
whelm is terrifying.
Let's see. Saving throw. Take bludgeoning damage. Medium or smaller. It's grappled. Grapple lasts until the beginning of the next turn. And the target is considered restrained, unable to breathe. So a saving throw.
Yep, it is strong. Yeah. All right.
But
It
you're
is
stronger.
It is unable to do so.
So on a. Do I not take any damage then?
Nope, you're fine.
Okay.
It washes over you and tries to like get into your mouth and fucking struggle you, but you break yourself free and forced to move. And then instead it will try and slam you for 10 bludgeoning, which you
That
are
will hit.
resistant to.
I will take 5.
Yeah. And then Jesse's gonna keep on trying to fucking give this guy the bidness.
The business.
That's a hit for 10 psychic. Second one is a miss. Wait, why did it do the offhand and the normal? I clicked them. Well, whatever.
You're too fast.
Guess so. There's Broken Fey. It's probably gonna just stay in cover and keep fucking shooting you guys with Eldritch Blasts because they aren't down.
Hit me, cunt.
One on you. Wait, no, you've got a shield on you. Shoot Faunra.
Ow! A shield.
Yeah.
Roll 20?
Roll 20. Come on, I believe in you.
Come on, Rotan, you can do it.
One day. Come on.
Sunday
button that said
over the
Pierre.
rainbow.
There you go.
Or I missed the
Cri-
button even when I said Pierre.
Christ, that was like 10 seconds.
No, actually, I thought I hit the button and didn't.
Oh,
Then I
okay.
clicked it
Oh.
and it didn't work.
Oh.
So that was, is that against me?
That is against
Yeah,
you.
that's
That
what
will
you-
miss.
Yep. Boo. Tiara is going to complain about her spear not being very effective on these watery dickheads.
Neither is my axe.
Yeah, but you can stay angry, so the first axe swing is good swing.
I mean, true.
She's just going to shoot at it. Pew! And hit. Just, not for very much damage. Yeah, she can't get around it to go help hit some Fae, unfortunately.
All right, corner peeking time. No one's hurt too bad. So, I just got back. Why does this one have a skull and crossbones?
Hex.
Hex.
All right, Sacred Flame.
Okay.
For piss all damage. Okay, next turn.
Trist.
All right, let's start off with a second wind. Nice. It's almost back to full.
Hmm.
And then I'm gonna smack the bitch in front of me with a big ol' full bore strike. Whack. Not the best damage, but take it.
Hey, it's certainly stonk damage there.
Yep. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and I already used my action charge, and we have not had a short rest, have we?
No,
Nope.
we have not.
So I guess that's that for me then.
Cool. Hey, Trist.
Mm-hmm.
Also, feel free to do an Opikina.
Kill it, Kina. Kill it.
Sure, I will attempt to do so.
There's no way you're gonna kill with one hit.
You hit.
Oh no, it had full health. I thought it was
You had
really
full
low.
health,
Yeah, no,
my
it's not
dude.
full
Okay,
health.
that's fine.
I mean, it takes 5 damage. Hooray.
Strength.
All right. It will end its turn here then. And do a normal slam at you. Let's see here.
I'm not. No, he will not.
Terrible.
Well, does it mean it swings at the other one? That's right next to it.
No.
No.
Not quite that bad. Instead, it'll probably grant advantage to the next person to swing at it. Faunra, it's your guy. In fact, yeah, I'll do a sad folly over man with arrows and butt.
Oh,
There you go. You have advantage next
going-
time you swing at it.
Well, I'm going to try and whack this guy, I guess.
Okey poke. That's you successfully whack. 22.
And then a piddly little 3 damage extra.
Yep. And then a baby 3. Literally as much as Tiara did with a fucking hand crossbow bolt.
Oof. Just gotta rub it in.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble.
And this guy is going to utilize the essence of wetness and also try its lesser whelm.
You're pretty likely to succeed. I'm gonna give you that.
You're blessed. It's not very likely at all. Yeah.
Yeah, but I have a -1 to its scale.
Yeah, but you're fine. Bless is stronger than a -1, and you do, in fact, with a 15, succeed just fine. So it's going to just, in fact, no, it's going to do it adjacent to here. It's going to end here. To just piss off literally everyone in the cuddle corner over here. And then continue trying to slap a boon. Slap a boon!
No.
Nope. This broken Fae is gonna fucking keep on swinging. I forgot to do concentration checks for keeping Vampiric Touch. I'm just gonna have them cast it again preemptively. Whatever. Oh! Slap! 5 more health.
bitch.
Get sucked on. Flurry of blows. Whenever Roll20 gets its shit together, please. My game is not that big.
It
Yeah,
has
it's not like a
nothing to do with
campaign.
how big your game is. It's how many character sheets you have open.
I only got 4 open.
That's enough to fuck with it.
That's so sad.
Literally any more than 2 seems to do it. Yeah, those miss, by the way.
Bob hit you.
Hit me. To move the torch like Bob. There. Hey, Tris, you doing okay over there?
I'm fine.
Okay, gonna heal you then.
I don't fucking need it.
Bonus action. I like a butthole.
Yeah, you can lick his butthole, I guess. That's 7 health for Trist.
Okay.
And then, cantrip time.
Yep. Go and use a
fucker
campfire
up.
on the water guy. Go on.
Steam him.
That doesn't sound very good.
Just
That doesn't hurt people.
No, wait.
That
no,
doesn't
You
wrong.
do
shout
anything
at
to
him
him.
loudly. Harmless tremors. Oh no.
You turn the... Oh, okay.
No,
well.
okay. Alright.
How do you necrotize water? I guess we're about to find out.
Let's see here.
Wow, look at the
Sean-
damage difference, though. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's like the first time I've seen that stark of a difference between injured or not injured. Yeah, and it hurts.
Wow.
It's so weird that Toll the Dead's like secondary damage actually did a good amount.
Yep. Not used to it.
It's because it's me, not you people.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen you Toll. I've seen you Toll stronger healthies than weekends.
Oh yeah, but I do always good damage.
Fair. Tajana,
All right.
ain't you?
Yep, that thing's right there, right in my face, so it's gonna get hit.
Initialize cattle stabbo. Cattle
Isn't it-
stabbo.
Isn't it like a good 6-7 feet up off the ground, considering like it's up a second set of stairs here?
No, I still got
Uh,
range.
Yeah, the Tiana can actually throw the blade at the identical attack modifier, so it doesn't matter in this case.
Okay.
Shadow Blade is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a stronger soul knife, but also a spell. Quite literally.
Yes.
It's just barely standing. Or floating. Let's see here. We will shoot at Ariel.
No.
Oh, God. Cursor AC. And my, just rolling 10s only. And
Look.
under.
My AC is like one of the few things that keeps me alive. I have to have it decently high.
It is your go.
Yes, it is. Whack. And
That's it.
yeah. Bam. Bam. It's dead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Would you like to, as a bonus, move your hex round?
Yeah, I'm gonna move my hex on over. You know what? I think. Kina, how
Can-
confident are you that you're gonna kill us in the next turn?
Can you move Ariel's token to front, please?
Sure.
There
Thank
shouldn't
you.
be anything below me.
It's the water elemental was covering up your health bar.
Ah, okay. Just for safety, even if it does get killed, I'll move it onto this one.
Sure thing. I was going to say, there's nothing then stopping you from doing the bonus and then doing your attack.
Yep.
I say
Yeah.
this because I, of course, religiously forget to move my hex or any of that shit, and then swing, and then go, fuck, and then hex, and then do the second swing. I'm just going to save you that and remind you instead.
I mean, I'll try to remember most often that I can just move it.
I
do
feel
I
like
want
though,
to?
if I remind you, it will help me remember in the future.
That's true. Do I want to move closer to it? No. Let's not move closer immediately.
I'm much nicer in the MC. Look, I do this as well as I just said, for my benefit too, because I painfully keep forgetting hacks. If I stick this in my fucking brain craw, even when I'm not the player, hopefully it will stay.
This is true. Yeah. So.
All right. This disciple of Werehare. Let's see if you recharge Whelm. And sorry, lesser Whelm. And oh my god, it's actually a disgustingly long wait. What is okay? Come on, anytime roll 20 when you're ready. Okay, it does not get lesser Whelm yet. Back yet. Let's just keep slapping at Faunra then. Whew. That'll be 6 total damage. And then at Jesse turn. Jesse, the soul knife. Miss and a hit. Ow. And the Broken Fae. Look, shooting at these 2 boons isn't working. Shooting at Faunra, however, that hits. Let's keep shooting at Faunra.
It does work.
For 1 force damage, baby!
And 4 cold, so I take 5.
Yeah, they always deal a default 4 cold at least.
Slapping me in the back of the head.
I know, right?
Which one's doing that?
The one all the way back here behind a pillar.
I can't even
You
see
can't even
them.
see the one. You can't even see the one shooting you. That's awesome. All right. Oh my god, Tiara keeps hitting. This is really fucked up as well. I mean, it's just a hand crossbow, but it's a staggering one. She is archery fighting style.
Archery is good.
It is really good. I like it.
Low level NPC with a longbow, except it's a hand crossbow.
Yeah. Hallie.
Okie dokie. Can peek around the corner again. And there's my Barbarian.
Yep, she hurting. You can see that her head is just like drenched, and she's probably quite cold and shivery now. Because she's just getting nailed by these cold Eldritch Blasts.
Have 10 as a bonus.
So you're saying they're trying to give her a head cold?
Yeah. Yeah. 10 health for the Faunra. Can you do it? Can you get a cantrip kill, Stray? The odds are against you as far as the decay of atoms in your favor is concerned, but it could be done.
At least get her real low.
Well, I guess we'll try. Against the one right in front of her.
Sure. Let's do that, Dex. Good. Oh, I rolled it. It'll show up at some point.
Yay! Also Savin, yay!
Woo! All right, Tristan, your go.
All right. In the interest of increasing my odds of killing this bitch, I'm going to double attack instead of doing the full Monty. So
Sure.
swing.
Hit. She goes down.
All right. Does she go down from the first attack?
No, she is up with 2 health on the first
Okay,
attack.
perfect. So she's gonna go down. When she goes down, Tristan's gonna look at this water thing. Is this actually prone or is it just like wobbling?
It's just it's off balance and like not looking at you properly. You have advantage to hit it.
Does it have disadvantage to hit me if I move out?
I'll say yeah, but that'll use
Okay.
up the other side advantage.
3,
All right.
5, 6.
Move that. Take a disadvantage. Slam at you. Nope.
Okay. So you said that bitch was up with 2 hit points, right?
The one that's down. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I didn't need to use my second attack on her. Sweet Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had an extra d6 on that, but I turned it off because I was double swinging. So it didn't matter. It's just fucking... All right, I'm gonna get up in this bitch's face.
With a one, you wouldn't. She'd have been alive on 1 hit point.
Exactly. So I did have to use both swings on her.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
unfortunate. All right, but I'll get up in this bitch's face, keep her from shooting at you guys.
Thing. Okay. Hitting you isn't very easy. Hitting Faunra though. First off, I guess we'll see. Do you get your whelm back? I should just put it in their card. I will do that in fact right now, just for the future. Oh, fuck yeah. All right. It's going to try and... Oh, it fails utterly to whelm you, and it's pushed out to here. And...
I mean, I still have to make a
Oh,
save.
yeah, sorry, yes, it is a save. I failed to reach out to the whelm. All right, you're fine. Slam!
Actually, no, that won't actually hit.
Oh, damn. Faunra, at you.
Hold on, you. All right, hang on a minute. Swing.
Which target, sorry?
The one I'm trying to put. I'm trying to put this one down.
All right, you put it down.
All right, and then I'll turn to this one, and then just gently, very gently slap it in the face. Oh, I missed, actually.
Or not even fucking hit it completely. It moves like water. Okay. Bob, your go. Bob does a scoot. Also, you're muted, Hedrah.
Yes, I know. Just I don't need to talk when moving.
Sure, sure.
So let's see. This one right here.
Yep. Haha! Unparalleled wisdom defies you, despite the fact that being probably the strongest double down of toll I've ever seen.
Oh, that is stout.
Alas.
Jesus Christ! I click over from what I was doing.
Alas.
Alas,
It's a cantrip, so
it
it is
is-
avoided.
It is in fact 0 damage in reality, but in an alternate timeline, that guy got fucked.
Yeah, an alternate timeline that was very unpleasant for the Disciple of Water.
It became piss water.
Vice versa. Maybe these guys just think you're stinky, and they wanted to whelm you so that you'd be clean. Tajana, your guy.
Okay. It's a cleanse the unclean.
I don't know. We like to avoid using the word cleanse around here.
How about purify?
Context may be necessary when using the phrase purify.
If I'm right here, that's good enough to hit the one over here, right? The water.
This boy? Yeah, you can yeet blade at him.
Yep, cool.
Whew!
Get yeeted.
Alright. This broken fae will...
Not the deepest roll I could have gotten, but it's a crit.
I could activate Vampiric Touch. Or I could continue to be annoying. Misty Step. Pew!
Bitch.
21 to hit you.
I only got 1 shield left. Fine.
She fucking just like
Oh!
turns literally to mist, reforms, and then you are like clocked in the side of the head by an Eldritch Blast, and you hear soft giggling. Ariel, you okay?
Okay, so Scout, how much cover is this Fae here getting from the pillar?
Probably 2 AC.
Okay. If I were to be like here, would that kind of negate it somewhat, or would she still be getting it?
She'd be getting 3 because you'd be shooting up at her as well by like 10 feet.
Oh, okay. Let's not do that plan then. So bonus action, move my hex on over to the water elemental.
Alrighty.
And let's see here. Do I Eldritch Blast it or do I go in for a swing? Let's Eldritch Blast this thing, since that seems fun. Blam, blam. Oh, heck,
Woo!
heck.
Alright.
So 16, 24, 33.
That was Savage. A fucking barrage of damage from Eldritch Blasters. You should get the fucking invocation that throws your charisma on top of Eldritch Blast.
I'm thinking about it.
I'd rather you
Just
did it
show
as
them how
opposed to the
it's done.
smite one for the ultras.
Look, Scout, I have to get to like another like invocation first.
This is true. To be fair, you can swap up the ones you already have every time you level up.
Yeah, but I mean, I like having my supervision in my cheaty eyes.
This is true. I like supervision and cheaty guys too. I don't blame. Alright. Jesse's gonna hop down. And Soul Knife Stab. Oh, yay. I keep hitting with the offhand. She's just not leading in with the main hand very well.
Are you sure that's her offhand? That seems more like her main hand, really.
Turns out she's a
Yeah.
southpaw.
Yeah, this is where I move the fucking damage bonus onto the offhand and take it off of the initial. It takes 9 psychic.
Did it help I even move from that 33? I haven't seen it.
Yes. Yeah, let me move it to front. And then let me move it to back. As you can see, it dropped so hard that it looks like it's behind Faunra's token. Its health is very low.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it changed because the health bar was originally like fucking over here somewhere on the other side of Faunra.
Oh, okay. That does explain it.
Yeah,
Man,
in
if it
fact,
hadn't saved from my fucking tool, it'd be just screwed.
oh yeah, no, it would be out. It would be defeated. All right, this Fae. I mean, they're having a lot of fun giggling at Tristan, zapping him with cold water. Pew! Yeah.
Really should have put my shield up, Jesus Christ.
You really should have. Fuck.
Ow.
You had nailed for another 11.
You're just getting slapped around.
Yeah, like for those who like can't actually see the Fae because they're out of vision range, you can just still see Trist like just getting fucking beamed in the face by these attacks, and you can just hear
fucking water
giggling.
balloons.
Yeah,
come out
yeah,
of nowhere.
he's getting nailed by Super Soaker XXX. It's a Super Soaker full of moonshine.
Yeah, though that's an actual porn series, so no.
Fair. That's another hit, admittedly for 1 damage, but it's still she keeps hitting. Good job, gal. Hallie, Itmo.
Alright, Savin. Cure wounds or healing word, because I can make it to you in 30 feet.
What? Nick?
No, you
Yep.
can't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if I move diagonally.
It's it's a
That's-
lot of elevation. So if I move you
Yeah.
here, and move this thing out of the way,
So
you
people in the
are.
way.
Fine. Healing word it is.
Well, actually, no. If
I'll
you
be
if you
there.
move directly down, no, I guess actually you can. But yeah,
I mean, no, you can't do like this bit here and actually.
I
10
already
feet.
said I wasn't gonna do it.
all right. Yeah, healing word me, baby. Nice.
Ooh,
Click.
that's the lowest I've ever rolled.
Yeah, the lowest 8 healing word. Ugh, life is so
Um,
hard.
And then Hoppy, Hoppy. I still can't see shit. Hop.
The guy
I
next
think
to you
that's
could
as far as
beam.
I can go. I guess I'll turn around and rather than move down there, I'm just gonna flick this one to finger guns.
I know
For
you
no
should definitely
damage, I'm sure.
move down, but
Okay, fine. But for no damage, I'm sure. But Skow, saving throw.
Yay! Dex.
Wait, no, wait, I don't. I've got. Oh, okay. No, it's everything already got rolled. I forgot I had a wand of blasting.
Oh, you failed anyway, so.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, were you on the water boy? What's its Dex mod? It's the same. Water
4
boy, take 5.
piddly damage.
hey, it's more than 0.
Yep.
All right, bitch. Come over here, climb up here, and go for the stabos. We'll tick on all of my everything again, and give her one big swing. All right. Not great damage, but hey, she's booming bladed now, so you ain't going nowhere.
This.
The soul.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
also poison save.
Also,
Thanks.
you introduce more salt to her diet.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot more where that came from.
Yeah, I'm sure. And I hit a con save. I'll worry about that suddenly appearing in a moment. In the meantime,
Yep.
this Disciple of Water did not get its lesser whelm back. Oh, it failed. Look at that. This thing is poisoned. Yeah. Poisoned by, horrible, wicked pain is what the actual effect is.
Well,
See
I
her
asked her to
face
stop.
contort and she scream. Faunra. No, I fail. Faunra. It's your go as well,
Yes.
after I fail at you.
All right. All right. Okay. I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of my friends. So goodbye now. It was nice knowing you.
Alright,
Where
I'll
are you
take a
gonna
parting
go?
slam at you and it misses.
Now, who was shooting at me? You there.
She puts a hand over her mouth and giggles.
I will have to double move. So I'm over
Yep.
here now.
You can
You
clamber up
lose
there.
your rage.
No.
And also,
she
she'll just misty step
doesn't.
away.
She hasn't been hit.
She's been attacked.
She's been attacked.
Yeah.
She's been hit,
Again,
though.
with with barbarians, it's only if you've been attacked or you're attacking. You
No,
don't
it's if
actually have
you're
to take
hit.
damage to keep it up, right?
No. You have to take damage or make attack rolls.
Oh, well, then just hit yourself in, like your thigh or something with your
Or
fist.
just throw a hand axe. Because she's going to
Or that
misty
too.
step away from you anyway.
Fine. I'll throw a hand axe. Oh, wait, no. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is.
16.
Yeah, 16. That is a hit.
Nice.
Oh, don't forget your radiant.
That's actually, is that? Can I even?
Oh wait, yeah, you still have your rident damage in there.
Ooh,
Yay, Rident.
God damn it! I haven't used that in so long. So.
Yay! That's good.
I don't remember if Divine Fury works on them at range.
It's just
While you're
first
raging, first
attack.
creature, the first creature you hit. It doesn't say anything
Alright.
about ranged or melee.
And yeah, it hits it for full damage.
I need to take that out and put that into its own separate.
Well, you don't want to keep
damage.
having your rident damage?
Wrong button. No, I don't.
No,
And
second
then
attack.
for number
No,
2.
there was no second.
No, there's no second throw.
Wait, can I get? Wait, can I do that? No, whatever. Fuck, I don't
Well,
need
you
to.
get 2 attacks. You just chop 2 axes.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it takes 5. She
Right,
takes takes 10 damage. Ow!
Ow.
Really yeet the fuck out of those hand axes.
Although, I don't think the rage damage counts.
Oh no, it does not.
I think rage is specifically melee damage, but the divine fury is anything.
Yeah, which is always
No,
weird.
rage works on range. but you
No.
can't reckless.
No, when you make a melee weapon attack. It says right here,
Okay.
melee weapon attack.
Yep. Your rage is like never gone on a javelin damage.
Nope.
Bob.
Can I walk over this thing?
You'd probably end up getting a foot trapped in it. It looks like a bookshelf or something, or like one of those standing corner shelves, sort of like just tumble into the water, and it's been there
No,
for a
can I
while.
Just move over. Hey, Tris, you doing okay there?
So, when you move into the water, this water is 5 feet deep, and then that means that is a 10-foot ascent.
Yeah. And
Can you make a 10-foot ascent out of water? Like literally, you're not tall.
climb.
Okay.
I
Give me
got 'em.
athletics.
Got enough movement for that shit.
Well, you need to have movement. You need to have empty hand. Like this is
Yeah,
a climb.
it's not a matter of if you have movement. It's you're short. This is deep water, and that's a high ledge.
All
Yep.
right. So, bye bye torch. Can't climb with that anyway. It
Hey, I
goes
have
tumbling
dim
into the
light now.
water, and then you drop sploosh into the water.
Well, I still have movement.
Yeah. Except it ends when you do things like fail at climbing. So no, you don't have any
Well.
movement. What else do you do?
Well, I can fucking see that, bitch.
Don't think you fucking can.
Remember, this is a high ledge.
All right. Remember, 5-foot ledge, but 5-foot deep water. Maybe you can see that one.
I'd say
Just
get a pretty
barely.
high cover bonus.
Yeah, although I take it you're making attack against its saves, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm gonna see if it's holding.
All right. It goes down.
So
But yeah, no, Bob, that was a very embarrassing attempt at scrambling up there. And you are quite drenched. Yeah, let me, I need to put some kind of appropriately shameful shame marker on you.
Shameful.
wavy wave.
Shameful shame marker.
Crying. No, here we go.
Oh, what happened?
Oh.
Did you fall in the water?
Yeah, he went in the water and tried to climb out, but fell back down into it
And dropped his torch.
and dropped his torch.
Oh.
Tajana.
All right.
Well, no more torch, so you can just move ahead and range the motherfuckers.
Yeah. Well, that still requires 20. What is it? 2040?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I can just throw that at neutral. I think I gotta be. I think that's a pillar in
Yeah.
the way.
There is, so she has cover.
There's still.
There's always going to be a pillar in the way. That's why this
Yeah,
place is
well, I'm
lined
gonna
up.
be
It's
here
very
where there's.
Well, I'm
Okay.
down there, so you can't hit me.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Poor Bob, very embarrassed.
Okay, well, this is just gonna be a neutral because disadvantage advantage.
Sure. She has +2 AC. And I think that makes it a miss. Yeah.
Oh well.
There is a crackle. Your shadow blade digs into the pillar and then reforms in your hand at the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
This Fae is poisoned. Hitting Trist, pain in the ass, but she's going to give it a go. Give it an old, honest go.
Atta girl.
Quarterstaff, 9.
No.
Flurry, 16.
The
16.
one flurry will hit me for a damage.
No, because she's got disadvantage. She's poisoned.
Oh, that's right. Sweet.
Ow. I can't recall. Was it end of their next turn, or is that just the poison that got her? It's been a hot
Fucking-
minute. Let's have a look.
See, implying you even wrote it
Until the
down.
end of the next turn. That was it.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. All right. So now she is no longer poisoned, but that was unpleasant. Ariel.
It me. So first up, let's move my hex on over to this one down here.
Yep.
And I'm going to shoot her from back here because it's actually easier to shoot her from where I am right now than if I were to be down here.
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah, so, blap. Blap.
Missing. Ooh.
I don't think anyone's really... Oh...
Uh,
yeah, a little bit.
yeah, just a little bit.
It is unfortunately
a little
straight
bit.
line. Tyon is
Faunra.
fine. Tyon is fine.
If you
She's
shoot
down
me in
low.
the back,
Yeah,
It's
that's
possible.
that's
2v2. It's either you or Hallie.
Alright,
probably
one
Faunra.
is Hallie, one is Faunra. Or two is Faunra.
All right.
I shot
Hallie,
Hallie in the back.
You bonked Moo. Eldritch Blast. Hallie, you
Oh.
take 8 force to the back of the dome.
Roll
Nice.
concentration.
Oh, no.
Oh.
less.
Oh, shit.
Why would you do that to me?
You could have just stepped forward, but no.
Shit.
So,
Con
what is that?
save.
Wisdom?
Concentration.
Con save?
It's okay. You're constituted as fuck. Go.
I am
Look
not.
it up.
What?
Thanks for
No.
jinxing it there.
You're
I'm
welcome.
strong. I'm strong and wise as fuck. My con is a +1.
Oh well. Rip bless.
I bless.
Whoops.
Thanks,
Ah.
Ariel.
3, 4, 5,
Just a-
6.
Just a wet
Yeah.
pair of eyes just looking at you from the water here. Judging.
I'll judge you too, Mr. Not climbing up there.
It is just like Bob up to his ass in fucking water, staring at Ariel.
Up to his
Doesn't-
ass. It's 5 foot deep, and he's 5'2".
This is true, actually.
Blub,
Swimming.
blub, blub.
Oh goodness.
Look. It'll all happen to you, all of you, one day.
Jesse's gonna just fucking.
Oh wait, hang on. I don't.
Sure.
I still have temp HP up.
Ba, ba, ba. Hey! It's a shame I don't have any source for sneak, but, you know, it's a hit. Oh, wait, no, cover. It's not a hit. Sad days for everybody. Everybody is the worst. Broken Fae continues giggling and fucking zapping bitches. They're having so much fun, guys. Eldritch Blast Faunra. Bap! Struck again in the face. Yay!
Bitch has almost bloodied me with just splash fighting me.
Yep. Tiara flies over. You guys with your inferior feet, needing to feet to
That's
walk
the one.
places.
Magikarp uses splash.
And then she
We are in
will
fact using splash over and over.
shoot over at that Fae. Hit.
Jesus Christ, Ariel.
Go, Tiara, go. Broken Fae, splash. Hallie
Did it-
hit you.
That is a very warlock perspective.
Hallie will rub the back of her head and pout, and then cast Bless again.
Oh, no, don't. It's not worth it. We're almost done.
We really don't need it.
Fine.
Save your spell slots.
Spend your spell slots.
Oh, whole dungeon
Spend
left.
them.
All right.
Deck save.
What? No.
Okay.
Shush. You need a hand there, Bobby?
Yeah, I'm a little soaked here, then. It's been so fucking tall.
Because I can. I'm big enough that I can reach down, and I'm strong enough that I can pluck them up. Now the question is this something you want me to do?
You can chuck if you can chuck me, that'd be good.
Bobby Missile, go! Athletics?
Yep. tell you what, Bob, would you like to make an acrobatics to grab that ledge before you were chucked back into the water?
Well, I'll try. I'm not the best at this. Athletics, you said? Or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Oh boy, here it
This
goes.
is you sailing through the. Woo!
Wow.
You stick
Wow.
the landing.
My
Close.
boy, my
I have a
son.
-1.
I'm so
Yep.
proud of you.
Everyone just holds up placards that say 10.
Yep.
Even the Russian judge says 9.
Yeah, well, yeah. This is what the Russian judge is always going to give you a 9.
No, the French
enough.
judge, those are assholes.
I assume that counts as both of my movements, so I'm done.
Yeah, that was movement as an action. Trist.
All right. Let's just keep hammering away at this bitch, I guess, with noblesse now. So everything's gonna turn against me. Yep.
Duel
That's
of
why you're
Fates
double tapping.
intensifies.
You know?
I mean, let's be honest here.
If you
That
know
wouldn't
you're
have
gonna fuck
Bless
up.
wouldn't have saved you there
Bless
anyway.
wouldn't have
No,
probably
it would
made
not
that
have.
into
All right, hold on. I'm going to climb up on top of this thing and just like whistle at the other bitch. Hey, over here. Pick on someone your own size. Wide open.
Wait, wait,
It's quite a
that's
tall
Bob.
chest of drawers. What else we can step pounding now?
Pick on someone their own size. That's literally Bob. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, these are all like graceful dancer figures. They're what, 5'6" to 5'10"?
Oh, okay. So, Ariel size.
What I'm trying to do is just make it so that I'm an appealing target again. Stop shooting Faunra, bitch.
But it's so fun because it's really obviously annoying her.
Shouldn't annoy a raging battle bunny. I'm going to
Sure.
reckless. And you're not a water elemental, lady.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Reckless, you dump her.
Whoa.
Thump, crunch. Her giggling is cut short as you down her immediately.
Faunra huffs.
So, was that a non-lethal or a lethal strike?
Look.
Yeah, like, I don't see that one being non-lethal. Sorry.
Oh, hey, I actually have enough movement.
Wow.
Uh,
Come on over.
Come on
And
down.
My second attack.
Bonk.
ow. This one's giggling stops and she looks sad. Bob.
It's not so funny now, is it?
Here is I, the Bob.
Who is blind because it's dark.
Bob, can you see this person?
Yeah, can you actually see them?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Cool.
She'd have cover if it was a
And
deck
it's a light
save,
source.
but it's not.
Yeah, but how is the light source
And it's a light.
of like 20 feet?
20 feet dim and
Yeah, I
20 feet bright, so
Okay.
Yeah,
Good
it
idea.
reaches.
Okay.
Sure. Let's see here. Wisdom save. Good luck, Broken Fae. Oh wait, why do I keep doing that? I forget these guys don't actually use their wisdom modifiers. Their saves are way better.
Oh. Oh.
All of its saves are just
So
plus 4s. So 12.
still
It
fails.
still fails. But yeah, these Fae have been doing their saves incorrectly. My bad. They've been actually better than at this than it seemed.
I'm
8
not
whole
sure if the code
damage
mattered
with
the whole
the, with the
time, but-
inferior half of your Toll the Dead. Tajana.
All right. I'm gonna scoot up to right here.
Yep.
I think I'm out of Hallie's bright zone, so
Yes, you're no longer in 20 feet bright.
I think
I mean, hang on.
perfect.
There's
You
so many
are-
light sources.
You
I'm
are
not sure.
within 20
Oh yeah,
feet
no,
bright.
you are in fact
Gonna
within
go
20 foot bright. I'm afraid, and you
one
don't have
more.
enough movement to get the rest of the way up.
No. Oh well.
No.
No
Wait,
one
wait,
attack.
hold on. No, I got a better idea. Go one step back so you're hidden behind the incline from the torch.
It's not effective.
Oh, okay.
There's a
And then
Halua
I'm
like
then
right
I'm
there.
still out of range of
Yeah,
close, so it's not like it's a moot point.
Okay. Yeah.
Check it.
Anyway,
Woof.
20.
meh.
That's not a spell.
Oh, you're right. No, it's
No.
already been
It's a
activated.
weapon.
Dang.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, she goes down.
Nice try.
See, thought about counterspell, but then a psychic knife happened, a shadow blade happened in her head.
Yep. Thump.
Gonna stabilize these
Good
two
try, though.
nerds.
Turn. We'll do a death save. But I think that the order of turns means that yeah, you guys can get to them before they can technically die. So
And spare the dying.
yeah, I was gonna say like, your turns come around, they'll be fine.
So crazy people
Sorry
can still
about-
take psychic damage.
Sorry about the blaster. They're still a bit tough to control. Still getting used to them.
It's okay. It was mostly absorbed by Bobby's bear magic.
That's good.
So do I need to spare the dying them both?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, luckily it's a cantrip.
Yep. So it's not a huge issue.
Hey, Faunra,
Yes,
Look
but
out, because
Shake
Bob has
water.
been soaked from head to toe. Their fake beard is being washed away.
Oh yeah, is Bob's beard actually being washed away? Is it actually fake after all this time?
No.
no, it's not fake.
no,
Ah,
it's not.
hmm.
This is bullying.
Does anyone
Just-
have? So, go
Just
ahead.
cast shape water and just pulls the water out of Faunra and what's his name again? Tristan.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. Let's shibari these three, like the last, and stick them in the other room. Like, Cass look after them.
Reluctant cast noises as you come out. Who's bringing them to Cass?
Probably me.
I
Alright.
mean, and me too. I'd have the second
Ah.
highest strength score, I think.
Sure, as you two deliver these thoughts, you can see that Cass has like probably positioned herself up here. There's just like a Fae resting on like horsey flanks, and another one here propped up. She just feel like add them to the pile, and she's like reading a book.
Oh yeah, I forget. I forgot. She's very prancy. And last session we got her some nice at least a nice top.
Yep.
Very
Although she's obviously, not put on this like sexy negligee in the middle of
Well,
the fucking
yeah.
dungeon. But yeah, no, she's just like reading a nice book, and she's being used as a pillow by like half of these unconscious gothy thoughts.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cassie. They're all like super heckin' thin and stuff like that. They built their place to accommodate them. It's a tight squeeze for me, and an even tighter squeeze for Tajana.
Yeah, her ass got stuck on a door going in. It was pretty funny.
My sympathies. If you find more books or something to do, then please do bring them out.
Oh,
Can
right.
you
Will
read
do.
Fae? Because I think everything in here would be Fae.
I'd be
No,
surprised
they were
if
in
it was all
Elven.
Fae. These, commonly their writing would be Elven, or common.
I have a question.
Mm.
Why is there a light source right here?
Tiara has a torch.
Okay.
Oh,
Be
Tiara
back,
has a
Ca-
torch? Oh, nice.
Be back, Cassie. Let you know what we find.
Oh, of course.
Well, we could just go up there and chill for like an hour.
Yeah, we probably ought to after this. Faunra's looking pretty beat up.
Yes,
Are we taking short rests up here then, or
we
should I
should
go
have.
back down?
We
When we're
should after
done-
we do a rummage through this all.
Yeah, let's take a look through all this
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Jesse, you
Oh,
want to check for
who just dropped
traps?
out? Kina did.
Welcome
Grab
back.
Kina buns.
Kinathis, no!
Oops.
Okay. So, now that the combatants in this room have been dispatched and more broken Fae have been delivered to Cassie for her safekeeping, let's see here. Investigations, I believe, are in order.
Sounds like a Jesse job to me.
Mm-hmm.
She'll have assistance from me looking him over.
Let's see here.
I'm just
Success,
gonna
success.
roll raw.
Not as much success.
That's perception,
let
not
me-
investigation.
Let me
There
show you
go.
how it's done.
I don't
Okay,
know how I
it's
flipped
slightly better.
perception. I moved to investigation.
Okay, so as you do so, I suppose I can, take the time to properly describe this place. There are these beautiful, like, murals, oil paintings on the walls depicting Fae with men and women, like, resting their heads in their laps, like, essentially getting head pats. You can see what appears to be someone has put the score out for a lot of music. Trist, you are educated in the piano, you can read music. Let's see here. Give me an intelligence test, please.
Any skill attached to that, or?
I mean, you can make your piano skill, I suppose,
Oh, sure.
if you want to hit that.
Let's say Oh, that should be intelligence, so it's
I'm gonna
17.
say, yeah, I'm gonna say it's as opposed to actually performing, it is music theory. And yeah, it looks like Bob's doing a guidance on you.
Sweet. So,
all right,
21.
21. Okay, so you recognize this as it looks like the first step or stage of an operatic. Either that or probably the longest lullaby you've ever read. And with a 21 over a short rest, you could probably transcribe this for later playing. It looks like it's been written for string instruments as opposed to actually piano, but like it's not a hard transition for you. You're a thmirt boy.
Isn't a piano technically a string instrument anyway?
Like, you
Yeah.
keep that heresy to
Because of
yourself.
string.
I don't think it's considered that because you don't draw like a bow across it because you use hammers instead.
I mean, it's still a string.
Organs. It's
An
also
organ
the,
is
the,
a
the organ is a
wind.
wind instrument. Yeah.
Nope, it's two things. It's acoustic stringed musical instrument. Interesting.
This is the chaotic neutral string instruments. A piano is a string instrument.
I don't think it's
Chaos.
chaotic neutral. I think that's just what it is.
Oh. Well, okay then. You can translate this string to string, 1-to-1, I suppose, but I still this looks like it's been done for like cello, viola, and maybe it looks like it's got accompaniment lute.
All right, yeah, I'll spend my short rest in here, writing it down and humming it along.
Sure. And yeah, it has a very soft, somber, and almost lullaby-esque quality to it. It's very peaceful music. And indeed, anyone who takes their short rest in here while Trist is humming along and writing it, you get an extra 1d6 on top of your initial healing dice.
Nice.
Nice.
Song of Rest.
Yes, correct. You're in a place of healing. In
Yay.
particular, this would appear to be musical healing in this room.
That's nice.
And as well, there's loot in here. And in fact, there's a loot for loot in here.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh.
All of these cupboards here, musical instrument.
Oh.
You can see that there are gentle silver drums, like actually drums, silver banding with, it looks like the skins on them all need replacing. So they are, I suppose, empty drums. Is there a xylophone? Roll me a d20.
If there is, I can finally use my instrument proficiency while we're adventuring. Ah!
You're proficient in
Sound of-
xylophones?
Not-
I mean, it's positioned in piano, but
Oh,
the
piano.
keys are the same as the strikes for a xylophone. Or close enough to. No, I'm afraid there is no xylophone in here.
There's in fact a grand piano hidden in the wall that I can't take and just taunts me.
Yes,
No,
I heard
actually,
it,
I tell you
heard
what
it,
you do
heard it.
find is one singular ivory key.
You find a completely obliterated xylophone. That's what you find.
You know. All right. Ariel, Tajana, Faunra, Hedrah, Hallie. In fact, all of you, except Tristan, who's already rolled a d20. Roll me a d20. Let's find out what the instruments are here.
Me too. I'm doing comm stuff in the background.
Just, yeah, give me a d20.
We're less finding things and more what's here.
Bob has musical instrument proficiency, though
Which
not
musical
the best
instrument?
at it. Flute.
Flute. Well, you're in
Skin
luck
flute.
because one of the people the skin flute. One of the instruments here is a tin flute. Let's see here. Darkwood lute.
Love for there to just be a fancy loot here.
Well, again, you're in luck.
Ooh.
There you go. There are silver drums that require reskinning, a tin flute, a dark wood lute wrapped in oilcloth, a viola that requires restringing, one ivory key for a piano, it is worth 2 gold pieces, and one chest piece, the obsidian roast,
Another
aka
chest
the
piece.
Black King.
Another.
Interesting. The opposing king. Or opposing race, I mean.
A question.
Yes.
Wait,
I have mending. Can I repair the sheet music?
given that they're rotten, that means that the ink is still there.
I'll say yeah. Yeah, you can.
Ooh. Yeah, I will do that then.
Nice. Yeah,
Take
sure.
a few minutes to repair all of it.
Oh no, I mean you'll have to do it sheet by sheet, so it's probably going to take you a
That's what I'm saying.
while.
That's what I mean. Oh, there's a lot there. Okay.
Yeah, no, this is an entire place of like healing. Like probably this one cupboard over here is all sheet music. Like this is the work of a day at least.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, well.
You didn't take any damage, though, but you need your short rest as well.
I can definitely do a bunch while everyone's short resting, sure.
Sure. Tell you what, I will let you complete one of the books out of like the fucking probably 50 or so in here. Let's see here. Roll me a 1d50. 8. All right. Let's see here. Oh, that's actually incredibly apt. It's effectively the pianos or the piano's part for Claire de Lune.
Oh,
Oh, I see.
I will
Yeah.
pass that over to.
Now you have safe house music.
Perfect.
Find a typewriter. You'll be set.
I'll pass that over to Tristan when I'm done.
Oh, this one's one of my favorites. Interesting, though. It's an older pattern, a little slower.
Hey, Claire de Lune is public domain. You should put it on.
Yeah, no thanks. So's the
No.
fucking Soviet national anthem, but
Yeah, they still fucking did you, didn't they? Yeah, it would appear to be the piano portion of Claire de Lune, and it looks like it's got spacing and like notation in it for like other instrumental accompaniment. So it is probably an expansion on Cledlin, which I think is traditionally just piano, but I'm not familiar enough with classical to say.
Gonna try something. I'm not very good with this, so let's rock and roll.
Toots!
Absolutely shit.
No, you need to clean this tin flute that you've picked up here.
How out of tune is this loot?
The loot itself, it is completely out of tune, but it's been wrapped in oilcloth and is thus protected from the elements.
I was saying, let's tune it and
Sure. Give me a loot test, I suppose.
Well, let's see.
nice. Oh, well, there you go. 27.
Yeah, it's easy. Like, this is a very, very pretty loot. It's made of rare dark wood, which to you is probably not rare because if it's a jungle wood, it was probably everywhere.
It's probably the same as mine then.
Yeah. It's definitely older than yours, but same materials. So yeah, you just fucking blink, 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 blink.
Nice.
The signatures aren't the same, so obviously it's not the same creator, but same materials, certainly.
Same material. I'll probably be taking this one with me.
Yeah, congratulations. You guys found a bunch of instruments, and you're in the Room of Music Healing.
Well, and Kina,
Yes.
you gonna do your healing up there? Or
Oh yeah, this is a short rest. You might wanna you might wanna get some of that
Was
help.
there a song of rest
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember hearing?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
there's
get
Song of Rest.
a 1d6 if you're near Trist while he's like notating all of this music.
Let's see here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Warlock's
Song
dice
of Rest was a
D8?
3.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I've already
additional
rolled it. I thought I rolled you your d6 for the Song of Rest. It's just one for everyone. Where is it?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, everyone.
3.
Yeah, everyone gets a
Oh.
3 on top.
So that's 23 you just rolled.
Oh, perfect. So you rolled a 3, so I got 9 health back, which is just enough to put me at max.
So I'm gonna put myself back to maximum. So there we go. I
But
suppose
yeah,
we should go back.
well, we could go back, but there is doors over this way.
Oh, there's more doors here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, as I was thinking, these roost pieces might just be part of a key set.
Oh, let me just get a torch going here, so... Shit's dark.
Yep. Let me grab you fresh. Doot.
Thank you.
So what exactly are all these basins again? Sorry.
These basins themselves are just pools for water.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, this place is very wet.
Okay.
It looks like it's crisp and crystal clear, though, if you would like a delicious drink of water.
No, I'm alright.
I'll pass on that.
Alright, let's
Oh,
check the door
Warlock's
for
lost
traps
action.
and locks and then push through.
Yeah, which door do we want to do first? Because there's 2.
Are there? I only see the
Yeah,
one.
there's one right there, and there's one there.
It's 2 doors.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, they probably lead to
Yep.
the same place.
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, let's
Unless
just
this hallway's going up that way and this hallway's going down somewhere else.
possibly. But knowing Gabriel Pickard, they're all going the same way.
This is where you
Alright.
need to have like a bardic law college, and it's the College of Gabriel Pickard Law, so you can recognize dungeon maps by their layout.
Alright, yeah.
All right, sorry, yes, investigate, Jesse. Check.
She has advantage.
Dope. She does, in fact, find a top.
Holy shit!
Yeah. Wow.
Tarp?
Well, Trist is right there,
Oh.
so...
Tell you here, out of the way, you guys, and she'll take a step back over here.
Oh, right. Line. Just...
No, it's this one is a different one.
I'll
Gonna
help her out
detonate it?
in taking it down.
Yeah, Faunra, if you want to move from there.
Oh,
And then
Guidance for that.
it's fine. This requires no guidance, no extra skills.
Oh.
She gets a short bow and shoots at the key.
Oh.
did the floor just open up?
Yep.
Okay. Oh.
There you
That's
go.
gonna make getting through there a little troublesome.
Just water?
Mm,
It's just water.
well,
Just
She
Well,
just
actually,
fucking climbs into the water and is just gonna push open the door.
wait, you don't
Ah!
need to
what?
make a 5 foot. Just get out of water and just freeze it. Shape water, 5 foot cube.
You can't freeze
Five
this
foot.
body of water. It's too much water. I'm afraid.
Oh, but I can make a 5 foot twice. Only need to
And
freeze
then
that.
you can
And then we
surf
can
on
slip
my...
on it instead of wading through it.
No,
Yeah.
you don't understand. Kinathis is Canadian.
I will climb out. I will step out of the water. Oh, hey,
Oh.
look.
There's the board for it.
A chessboard.
Hmm.
Huh.
I hate getting wet, but
It's fine. They've
Just
just done
walk
a
on the
sheet of
ice,
ice
then.
for you.
Oh.
I still managed to slip
it's
and fall
cramped
in
in here.
anyway.
Pile on in. Holy shit.
In fact, yeah, I'm just gonna do that so Jesse can check this door as well.
Hey, I want to check out this chessboard first before we go into the next room.
Yeah, it's fine. She's handling that. Yeah, this appears to be a set of ivory and obsidian dragon chess pieces. They appear to be missing their roosts and one knight.
Well, we
So
have the
still-
2 rooms. Just missing the knight.
Want to put them in position now, or wait till you find the knight?
We can wait. No point in trying to complete it without the full set.
All right.
Maybe we need a full set to actually continue.
Well, let's find out. How the door's
Jesse
looking.
frowns and rattles on the door. That's a good theory. I don't see a lock, but this door is not going to be opening anytime soon. She'll look at the muscular people in this party and their predilection for battering rams. Okay, maybe not totally impenetrable, but still.
Right. Let's circle back around, try that other door.
Yes. The other door's like,
All right, if you want to move yourselves just like here instead, I will. I'll
Ah!
grab you.
ah,
I'll just move you for your sake, so that you aren't going through all the corridors ever.
oh, okay.
Sorry.
What if I want to go through the corridors, Skow?
I mean, there's like 3 different hallways down there. Oh boy. That
Hey.
was
Hi again, Cass. We're back.
Hi there.
Didn't find any books, sorry.
Oh, it's a shame.
We did find a
Uh,
chess set though.
Actually, how's your music ear?
Oh, my music, you say?
Huh. I know you're a
Uh,
dancer, but do you know how to read and play?
Not really, no.
And yeah, no new reading material for you. Just a bunch of sheet music.
Yeah, she holds up her, like jingly bell bangle.
Oh, you want something to read?
Yeah,
Get a
sure.
book for you.
Hob pulls out his enormous porn collection.
No, just
Just fairy tales. Then she'll be down to read it.
it just gives like 2 books. One is like collective fairy tales. The other one, how to serve man.
Ha, nice.
Ah.
Jessie frowns as she opens this room. Huh.
Huh?
It's a small room.
What's inside it? Can't really
Yes.
see it.
Peeks her head in. Nothing. Nothing at all.
I don't trust that.
Exactly.
We had a room like that before.
Let's investigate and see if we can
Tristan.
see anything then. Well, I mean,
Sure.
traps,
but
like.
Guidance lasts a bit, so some
Uh-oh.
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 Give me that D4.
And lightning bolt.
That's 15.
Mm, Unfortunately, she doesn't see any traps. Steps through first, and
Sploosh.
Do it.
Sploosh.
Yep. oops, sorry, that should have been in the map layer, not the token layer.
I
Ah,
will...
fuck! She just tumbles right in.
Ah, shit, Jesse.
And
Grab her.
nope.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
oh
And
shit.
fortunately, there'll be no grabbing at this moment in time.
Ah, there's my initiative.
That's the
there
best
we
initiative I've
go.
ever
That's the
rolled.
initiative I've been waiting for.
Hey, Faunra, at the bottom of the party. Yeah, high five.
Yeah. High five.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, also, she did take a short rest, so her health should be full.
Uh-oh.
This is kind of unfortunate for our situation, considering this is very hard to get into now.
Yeah, try impossible. Alright. You can Eldritch Blast through me, that's fine. The rest of the party's turbo
Yeah.
fucked, but I can get this guy to move.
Let's see
I'll
here.
just spend an attack shoving him, I guess. Oh. Boy, I hope number 19 there isn't, Good, he's not the one in front of me.
All right, Ariel, your guy.
Well, I guess first up is Hex on this one. And let's give them disadvantage on dexterity because water is really dexterous. Or disadvantage on dexterity, I mean.
Ooh, you already got your sketch. Nice.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll drop it
Oh,
in
a
you.
sketch of what?
It's Cass. Not this Cass, but Kitty Cass and Eloy.
And
Sorry.
I'm sorry if either of these hit you, Trist.
That's fine, hit me.
All right, you managed to hit the elemental once.
For 13 damage.
Yeah. Ow.
Should I move? Should I try? I don't think. No, I don't really have anywhere to move, so.
Unless you can teleport or something.
I wish.
Yeah.
Misty Step is the best thing to grab as a fucking Warlocked in ever.
I
Yeah.
mean, I can do that next Warlock level, I think. That's when they get the second level spot
Yep.
slot.
At third level? Yeah.
Yeah.
Back.
Oh, sorry. Do you move at all?
No, I don't really have anywhere to
Tiana
move.
is on the board.
Okie doke.
Tiana's on the board.
Even if I did
you
move,
need
I
you on your
Where are we?
Oh, I'm sorry.
and
Just off to the left. Yeah, sorry. Roll me an initiative, please, Pets.
Even if I
Yeah, I
did
just need
move,
to make sure my token selected.
I'd be more in the way of the other people if I did move.
Yeah,
Drop.
TR is not joining in this fight for obvious, just fucking would be immediately in the way and dealing very little damage to elementals reasons.
Oh,
Drop.
by the way, Skow, how deep is that water that we're now that we've seen like somebody go in it?
You can't tell. Right now, the water is like roiling and writhing because there's a Jesse in the middle of it and 4 water elementals in it.
He's getting
okay.
gangbanged. Kinky.
Let's roll your initiative.
I know. I'm trying to find my token. Where can you?
Did you
Here,
not get
Just
moved
right
come
here.
up with
this?
the word.
You should be in here somewhere, right?
Yep.
I
There you
got
go.
up when we were all moving.
That's
Thank you. Okay. Okay, good. I'm selected.
Dropped it in prawn
There we go.
Skoo.
Okay, now I'm all set.
Yep. And you know what? Actually, Cass will help because Tiara can't. She's gonna get up and
Throw magic missiles.
yep, literally that. She can't miss. It's force damage. It's great. All right, and then this Disciple of Water is going to do whelm damage to Jessie. And unfortunately, she's submerged and automatically fails.
Oh no.
And I guess it will move on to this corner and make a disadvantaged swing at Trist. Or will attempt to, whenever Roll20 says that it happened. Trist, it is your go. You are missed.
Oh, okay. Alright. Runic Might, so I have advantage on strength checks, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Cool. And I'm going to try and grapple this fucking... Alright. Are these things solid enough that I could grapple it, or do I have to just, like, shove it?
That is water,
Give me an intelligence test, please.
Okay.
Or sorry, an Arcana, I suppose, for knowing about how elementals be.
15.
All right, allow me to inform you of their condition immunities: exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, or unconscious.
Fuck. Alright.
Yeah, you can't go grappling it.
Alright, well, we're going to have to shove it then. That's fine. Alright. So I'm going to make an athletics check to try and shove this thing into the square its friend just left. Just
Sure.
boop it down. 23.
Cool. I will let you move it if you're willing to take whelm damage when you do so.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Well,
Don't have to worry about the recharge. You take 7 bludgeoning.
That's fine.
And yeah, push
All
it
right.
like that.
I move in. I'm going to use my second attack action to grab Jessie
Sure thing.
and just yeet her into the hallway.
Okay.
I think she's
Let's see
technically
here.
grappled by this thing, but I'm willing to
She is
fight
being
it for
grappled.
her.
She is being grappled by 3 of them.
Oh,
So I'm
oh,
gonna
3 of them got her. Oh, God.
Well, no, yeah, literally all of them are grappling her. All of them are getting 3 whelm damage on her when their turn rolls around.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
She's in a bad way. So I'm gonna make, I suppose. God, literally they all are. I'm gonna make 4 whelms. Let's see here.
Gonna be 4 grapple checks.
Sorry, 4 grapples even. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh,
All right.
there's a 22 in there. Good luck.
All right.
He has a
Fucking...
23, so.
No, that
was
was for the
top.
first one.
Oh, sure.
All right, here we go. Fuck.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, I get her out of 2.
3.
Out of 3 of them.
3 of them. Yeah. Okay. The last guy's
Alright,
gonna
I'm
keep
gonna
shit.
mark this one as the one who's holding.
All right. And then I will heroically sacrifice myself and move up here and get around this corner. So
God damn it.
what? Do you want me to just cock block the entire party so no one can get in?
No bless.
Fuck bless. Go in here. Hit me twice.
Alright. Slam, slam.
For 8, I'll take it.
Okay. And yeah, you have enough.
Oh.
Yeah, you have enough movement to get around there without like forcing yourself through another whelm.
Right. All right. And I
Okay.
guess I'll go ahead and use my Oh, I already used a bonus action. Yeah, I'm done.
Use your bonus to jack up.
Yep.
Alright. Sorry, Jesse. That's just 6. And let's do a slam on you, Trist.
Hit me, bitch. Come on.
Let's see. This one is just going to.
Nope.
Can't whelm Jesse. Well, I guess it can whelm Jesse. It will have to actually make the real check, though. So, strength save. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Does not recharge.
Don't worry, I got Jesse.
And a slam on Jesse.
Okay, maybe not.
Yeah.
Just
No.
2 hit points. Still alive.
Still up. Oh,
Still
oh, that's
alive.
good. That's perfect. That's perfect.
The poor baby.
Oh wait, no. Did I actually? I didn't do the whelm damage she just took. No, she's out. Out cold.
Fuck.
Not yet, Jason. Give me my turn. Don't worry.
All right, is your turn, Bob.
I will, as an action, cast Healing Word.
Okay.
Can you see her from over there?
Oh,
Yeah, I can see her.
Yeah, you should have like
she's
20.
underwater right now.
It's
Okay,
still only
just-
like 30 feet.
Yeah, but she's
No, okay.
underwater.
She's underwater.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's enough.
There you go.
There, should be enough.
Okay, yeah. All right, from there you can see her.
No. Yeah, Healing Word.
See?
Piece
Alright.
damage.
It's more than
And-
0. She's safe.
I drop the Berger Totem.
Okay, so that's 10 temp HP.
Yep.
Nice.
Cool.
And advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Very useful. Tajana, eat your guy.
Okay.
It's a bit of a
Let's
mess
see.
down there.
Yeah, that's a lot of people I have to shoot around in order to hit something.
Unless you got magic missile, then you don't need to shoot. Will just hit.
That's very true, actually, and I can do that. Let's hit the water one I can see.
Sure
3 magic
thing.
missile.
Alright. 15 damage. That's a good
Oh.
fucking magic missile.
Yeah.
That was maxed
strong.
on. That was
Every
maxed
shot.
on all 3. Wow.
Yep.
I have never done that in my life.
Alright,
Well, now you
Jesse.
have.
Now I have. Yeah. I usually suck at magic missile.
Oh no, it's only a 12. And then there are 2 of them still grabbing her. No, Jesse's still stuck in the water.
I will get her out. I'll try and get her out.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Ooh.
The dice are not.
Oh, she might lose consciousness before Faunra gets to her. She's underwater. She can't drink a potion underwater either with her mask on.
No.
I guess she's gonna just start stabbing.
It's an action to break a grapple.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
She has a
then, yeah,
cunning
no,
action. Does she have anything with that?
No, she can't.
But
She can. She can. She can.
That's-
You know, she can't. She can't
she's
disengage.
grappled.
She's grappled.
I mean, she can
dash, she's
disengage. Is
grappled.
pointless.
It just does nothing. She's disengaging with the speed of 0. She's dashing with the speed of 0, or she is stealthing in an impossible stealth situation. So no, that is unfortunately a whole turn. Cat is
The
going to
poor
extricate
girl.
herself from a bunch of goth farts. And
More of the magic missile train.
yep, all aboard. 5, 9, 11. And then she'll try up here. This Disciple of Water. Good luck, Jesse.
Oh no.
Lesser whelm damage.
I think it's minimum damage. Just knocks her out if she just auto takes it. Yeah, good night.
No, because she has
Nope.
temporary hit points, so she's now on
Oh, that's
2
right.
temporary
That's
hit
right.
points and full health. It does not recharge. Give you the sad heart of sad. And then a slam attack on her. Ugh, no. Okay, good night. Again. Thump. Jesse takes another fucking collision and is crushed by the water.
She might die from
Faunra.
exhaustion.
I'm going to
we get to
rage.
her.
It's going to be a race between dying of exhaustion and drowning.
I'm going to rage and just charge past everybody and into the water. And I will attempt to extricate our companion.
Good
All right,
luck.
athletics. 2 strengths against you.
There's 3.
Oh no, only 2 of them are currently in grapple with her though.
Oh,
Wait, no,
Really?
because we've got to re-whelm. You're right. There's 3 of them.
19, 21.
You only
Wait,
make
wait.
one,
You only make one
One.
check.
and
only
Oh.
23.
it doesn't
No,
matter.
Jesse's
Damn
still
it.
stuck in there. You
Is
can make another attempt.
I will
because
make
you've
another
got-
attempt because I've got another attack.
And you
so
rolled
I
a
guess I'll
21,
take the
so it
21.
Yep.
still
Alright.
failed.
1, 2, 3.
oh,
Fucking
No.
son of a motherfucker. One of them is still got her.
My baby.
I'm trying.
I think Jesse might be dead here.
it's a possibility.
Oh no.
Because
Hallie.
she's got 2 exhaustion already.
Oh,
Yeah, she's not getting out on her own initiative anymore.
Then
wait, I have a question. When did Ariel go? Oh,
I-
right,
Next
you shot.
turn.
She went
That's fine.
first.
Yeah. I went first. I'm up next.
Hallie.
Instant.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know what that means.
No, I
I'm
don't
not-
know what that means.
I'm not sure if it's a good idea to heal her or not.
But then she starts drowning.
The whelm damage is automatic. She will actually just die in 1 full round of combat.
Fair.
I mean,
Yeah.
one of them still has her whelm left because I know.
No,
a lot
no,
of
no.
them
She's
recharge.
taking damage automatically every turn from whelming.
Yeah. Which is going to be a death save.
So
Okay.
if 3 of them get to go before we get her hit points, she dies.
Alright.
Okay.
So she has to be
Alright.
brought up immediately.
I fucking cannot stand that we're 95 GP away from what I need. Am I tall enough to see her?
From where you are back there, no. You will have to
These
walk through
fucking
your
corridors.
companions.
So that's 10.
Oh, you don't have enough speed to get through all of us.
I don't
I
have enough
have
speed to
30.
get through all.
Yeah,
Yes, but I was here.
Yeah,
So
that's
5,
10,
10,
20, 30.
20, 30.
Yep.
So. And you could double move in Healing Word.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah, that works.
If you double move, you don't even need to work. You can just touch.
That-
the
No,
thing.
It's not-
that's an
I-
action to double move.
Yeah. Whereas Healing
Cure,
Word's a
cure,
bonus.
yeah, cure wounds is a full action.
So Healing Word's the only thing we
What's
got
your
in the
channel
tank.
then?
It's also an action.
Channel is an action.
Okay.
Yeah, the real bitch here is that we don't have line of effect to Jessie while she's in the pool unless we're like 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Tell you what though, since you have double moved, you could also like get into a corner of this room and move out of the corridor.
You would get Oppie twice though. Can't go there.
Yeah, well,
That's
I
their
couldn't
enemy.
see. I couldn't see
I know.
what's going on in there.
So you could move up basically.
Yeah, you can do up.
Fine.
All right, and yeah, no, their reactions are all spent, so they've got
Oh,
no
great.
Oppies.
Oh yeah, I use
Yeah,
those.
Great, good.
Aha.
And I rolled the worst again.
Hey, look, it's still a shitload of hit points compared to what she has, which is 0.
This is true.
It's literally infinitely more.
Yeah.
All right, Ariel.
Okay. Let's see here. 5, 15. 20. This is a situation. Okay, so how much is Jessie off from like being near full?
She is at 13 out of 26.
13 out of 26. Okay. There are a lot of water elementals that are gonna go, so I'm gonna use 13 points of lay on hands.
Sure, you'll have to thrust your arm down into there and get a hold of her. Faunra is also in the water right now.
If I thrash my arm down there, I'm not gonna get sucked in, am I? Or do I have to make like an athletic check?
I think
No
he
one
was
has
taking
any
it all.
reaction.
She's
No one
only
has any
got
reactions to do it.
one of them is still grappling.
No.
Okay.
She's been grappled by 3 of them.
But I
Yeah.
beat
Faunra broke.
You could beat all of them.
Oh, shit.
what?
You have to beat all of them to break her free of any of them.
That's
What?
fucking
Oof.
garbage.
But you broke. Okay. Well,
Okay.
No, sorry.
Since they don't have
no,
doesn't-
there is one with a hold. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
okay. I was just saying that doesn't
Yeah.
sound like that's how that's supposed to work.
As someone
Don't
who has
worry,
seen someone beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker, yeah, that's not how that works.
Anyway,
Yep.
so yeah, I'll thrash my hand down there, grab a hold of her for just a second, input some divine embla juice into her.
Yep, there's a fountain of bubbles in response.
Is there anything I can do with a bonus action to do anything more? I don't really think there is.
No.
Now, I can't really do anything with the bonus action if I'm not attacking or like moving hex. Sorry.
It's cool. So,
Alright.
is this the guy who's grappling her? I think we've lost track of who has her at this point.
The only one who has her right now is that red dot. Son
Okay.
of a bitch.
Cool.
Unfortunately, she's about to.
Yeah,
Wait,
okay.
you know what? One D2.
All right. All right. All right.
Faunra, you're 2.
What? I don't.
Why'd you roll
What am
the
I?
D2?
Oh,
Faunra's a 10, but
What did I do?
As in, you're in the water right now, so it could. This one here, who's not grappling either, can choose to grab one of you.
It could.
And it's going to choose to grapple Faunra.
Okay.
Ooh.
Since you are submerged, you do automatically take whelm damage, but you do get to qualify for the escape DC.
Okay.
So here is the damage, and give me an athletics.
off in the recharge.
Yep.
$21.
Okay. It's technically possible. Oh, no, it's just an escape DC. Yeah. All right. And then it'll do a slam attack on you. Rawr. That's fine.
That will miss.
Trist.
Let my
Feel like
friend
should
go,
have
you
advantage
watery
in the
son of a
water,
bitch.
but they're already very strong.
I'm gonna try and pull her out of the water, I guess.
Alrighty.
Only one boy I need to beat.
You
Yeet,
beat
son
him.
of a... Really cool. Alright, I'm gonna pull Jessie out of the water. Body shield her. And then second attack is gonna go on to the injured boy next to me. Yeah, I bet.
Shut.
Alright, swing. Wait, actually, that
Nope.
doesn't have booming blade, but whatever. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and second one, because ow.
Okay. And then yeah, let's slam at you. Oh wait, this one's still got. You know what? I might as well try and whelm and drag you into the water now.
Yeah, come on, hit me, bitch.
All right, give me a save.
Alright, so it's a strength save, okay.
Oh,
Cool.
good job. You got her out.
Oh, good thing you had
But you
advantage.
had a fucking advantage. Otherwise, you would be underwater right now, my friend.
Yep.
All right, so you take a mere no damage, and
Thank you, Hedrah.
Yep. I mean, I also
Slam
had my own thing
for
giving me
no
advantage.
damage.
Yep.
All right, you have not recharged. Let's just do a recharge test for the end of your turn. And while at it, let's try and slam Faunra since she's underwater. Oh wait, yeah, it's just a slam. Oh, good balls, dick balls.
Oop.
And that took the D6. That D6 took so long to happen. I rolled the D6, then did the 2 slams. The slams came in, and then the D6 for recharge check.
I mean,
failed.
I only just now got the slam and then the d6.
Weird. All right, Bob.
Just check. Y'all good in there?
Yeah,
No.
we're all right.
I mean,
You hear Jesse vomit more water into her mask. Oh,
Gonna reach my non-weapon hand down and pat her on the head. You're all right. You're all right.
my beakers fell.
Reach down and lift it up.
Yeah, there's just a gushing of thick water, and like perfume handkerchiefs fall out that are sodden through. Oh wait a
Yeah,
second. Here's a
okay.
fun thing. Oh come on! I want these dice to come through a little bit faster. D20. Carry on with your turn, Bob.
Very well. So this injured water elemental.
oh,
Found the night.
Outstanding.
that is good.
It's a 20. I mean,
Nice, nice.
Well. Okay. Call light would be really useful in here.
cool lightning? No, it would kill
Like-
all of your friends.
It would kill literally all of
Everyone
us.
is
But it's still
drenched
be
in here.
fucking useful.
I mean,
I mean,
Fucking
yeah, it would
useful.
technically be useful. You're right. If you were a chaotic evil character.
It's for your amazing heal turn of killing an entire room full of your friends.
Look, I mean, to be fair, we
Okay.
can go down to 0 hit points and not die, unlike these goons.
Okay, so this damage asshole here.
Shut. Ah, 17. Legitimate tall damage. How dare you?
And you're pretty healthy anyway, so you won't be in there. Just let's talk back. And I'm done.
Cool.
I don't
Tajana.
need to hear a word.
I don't think
Yep.
anyone's actually that hurt now that you've gotten Jesse out of the danger zone. Danger zone.
Okay, so
There's room.
You know what,
There
Faunra, you are
is
actually
room,
submerged. I'm just going to
but-
put you there.
Okay.
Yeah. Just so no one gets any weird ideas. You are under there since you dived in like fully to push Jesse out, right?
To get her out, yes.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll pop you there.
let's see. I could move in. Do I want to move in?
Please don't.
Yeah, I'll just hit the. I can still just hit a guy with magic missile and call it a day.
Smart.
You can't cantrip though from there. That's 2 people.
Nope, but that's why it's a magic missile. I haven't used any first level spell slots before this fight, so
Pew, pew, pew. All right.
Nice.
Is that on that one opposite side again?
the one I can see.
Of course, yeah. You literally can't see the others. And then Jesse is just gonna fucking just probably wipe off the chess piece and pocket it. I don't think she wants to like do anything other than lie down at the water's edge here, because if she gets pulled in again, she will probably die.
Yeah.
Like for real die.
Dodge action? Or yeah, disengage and then double move?
You know what? That seems like a good idea. She is prone right now. So let's see
Yeah.
here.
It might be better to
15,
just get up and take the dodge action this turn
20,
and
25,
disengage next.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50,
Yeah, she can just get out.
55, 60. Yep. And you know what? Free action is probably just going to collapse prone again.
Wait, no, then they have advantage to hit her.
They aren't going out there to hit them. There's a Faunra in the water.
Okay.
Someone
Yeah,
has
they
literally
have
climbed into their fuck den.
Yeah, they have a much better target right here.
All right. Cassie is going to peek down here. I think continue operation. Yeah, let's keep magic missiling these motherfuckers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 16. This thing has taken an absolute riddling from fucking magic missiles. Disciple of Water. Faunra! You're in the fun zone. Oh, no, this one used its whelm already. It's just slam. Damn it. And also did not recharge. Boo. God, they had such a strong opening, like an incredibly unfortunate opening for Jesse. And now they are doing as expected, which is failing to recharge their whelms to keep people under the water. Faunra, your guy.
So I'm underwater.
Yes, you can't breathe, but you are not restrained because I've actually failed to grab you every time.
I am just holding my breath in.
Yep.
Swinging a great axe underwater doesn't sound like it's going to really work.
You would have disadvantage to hit anyone, yes.
You need a piercing weapon.
I do have javelins, and I do have a spear.
Those are perfectly acceptable underwater.
So I don't have bless, so I am still raging. I will then try to stab this one. This one's weaker.
Sure.
Focus fire.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Ugh.
Unfortunate again. You lose your
Okay.
spear.
Well, all right.
Tris, there's like a moment of alarm when this spear is just like spat out of the water by the elemental and just like whizzes by your head and clatters into the wall.
Oh no, Poseidon has finally had enough of my bullshit.
How about they just... Alright, Hallie.
Curse you, merciful Poseidon. All
That's
right.
exactly what I'm thinking.
More like
So,
Mercurial Poseidon.
Jesse's out of here, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, then it's time to help out my friends. Everyone in here, this room gets blessed.
Excellent.
And with that, I need to use the restroom. Be right back.
Let's see. Ariel, your guy.
It me. Okay. I'm gonna take a step down because my hex target is right here, and I should focus on that.
Yep.
Is there anything I can do to give me anything better? I don't think there is. There is not. Okay. Actually, we probably. No, I'll say that. Okay. Just a regular strike. Watch out. 15.
15 is a hit.
Okay. And blam, blam, blam. 17 damage.
Owie. Good hit.
And you know what? We probably are going to take a short rest after this, so let's add a little bit more onto that and give it a little baby first level smite.
Sure. Using them warlock slots correctly.
It's not a warlock slot. This will be a paladin slot, since I can just use my channel divinity to get me a spell slot back afterwards.
Oh, that's a new thing. I forget that's a function. I'm so used to having to like dole mine out with the warlock slots because they come back on the shorts.
Yes.
All right.
I could do the Warlock slot, but I'll save it for something else just in case. And that'll do me.
Alrighty. Faunra, this one has its whelm available. Give me that escape check. Ooh, doesn't recharge, poor bastards. Alright, you take no damage, and then Slammo!
That will
9.
hit.
Also, you seem to have deleted your health completely. I don't know how you did that.
God, how did I do that? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to eyeball it. I had taken a bit of damage from an automatic thing.
I think you're about there.
That looks close enough.
And then that would just be 4. Oh, that's right, yes. You don't even take damage because it comes off your temporary that you gained since the last toteming. Cool. Alright. Trist.
All right. Well, let's just keep hammering these guys.
Have you stepped away to have yourself, hold your baby's hand? Make sure she stopped doing a heckin' whine.
No, she just stopped. She just screams when she's bored. It's a husky.
That is yeah. Oh,
Yeah, a woo. All right, let's do the stabbies. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, do I retain my weapon?
God, you know what? These guys haven't used their reactions for much. Nope, yours gets the spear treatment, and when it passes into this water elemental, it is spat out and clatters into the wall behind it.
All right. Action surge. Turn all this shit off.
Turn off all of your bonuses after that.
Yep. Although technically, I get 6 extra damage.
How come?
I still have Runic Might on, and it triggers on the first hit on my turn.
Of course. Okay. I thought for a second you were putting in like a booming blade, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. But yeah, that's a D8
Nope.
anyway. All right. So yeah, no, that is 20 damage. It's pretty fucking good.
I'll take it. So that's all I got.
All right. Time to join the Faunra Whelm train. Come on, surely, like fucking 6 follow-up attempts. I've got to bring you down once. All right, give me that escape try. Fuck. All
I still
right,
take the
fine.
damage though.
Yep, and a slam, and that. And this one didn't recharge, so it's just
That'll meet.
slam. And do your recharge. I'm just taking this for the recharge D6. No, it's not recharge. Bob.
Wait, it does or doesn't? Because it does.
That's not. That's a 4. Oh, it's a 4 to 6. Oh shit. Yeah. It'll be able to actually whelm you if it survives next time.
It just look over it and I was like, y'all good in there? Just Bob is just checking. Y'all good in there?
Well, Faunra can't hear you. She's underwater. Hallie is AFK.
I mean, yeah, I'm
There's
fine.
a lot of splashing and thrashing, and
There's no
We're
point
fine.
in
Just
this
hit
for
them.
normal
Kill some of these
events
sons of
like today.
bitches.
The situation is as it was moments ago. Kill the water elementals as fast as possible.
Can't
Bob, you're
this one
swung
right
at.
here.
You take 10 damage.
Oh no, my temp hit points. are gone.
Okay, it's worth
Can
keeping
I-
count of. You can't just like
can
run
I-
up, look in, and then back up for nothing.
Can I choke out a water elemental?
No, you cannot grapple them.
No.
They are immune to grappling,
they-
remember?
I tried to grapple them. I wanted to,
Okay,
but
this one right here.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Yes, please.
Saves. Tajana.
That's my
Alright.
cantrip. Yes.
Let's see. Okay, let's go for one more magic missile. Good damage.
Nice, 11.
Alrighty. 11. Oh, 2 hit points left.
Someone needs to alley-oop that then.
Jesse is gonna like
Hey,
cough and
Jesse.
splutter, stand up, and with terrific disadvantage because she is exhausted.
I mean, technically, she only has 2 exhaustion.
She had 1 actually
Oh.
already, so now she's on 3.
When did she go down earlier?
I don't know. I had an exhaustion level on there though.
How'd
Rip.
you okay, I guess.
Well,
No, we rest. You know
Uh,
what?
she had 1 on it,
Oh.
so I'm gonna keep going by it.
okay. Well, she was even closer to dying than we thought.
Yeah.
So she'll throw a soul knife at the injured one. Nope. She'll
Just
fucking
on.
offhand throw 13. Nope. And then she continues backing the fuck away. Should stand to get out there. All right, Cass is gonna complain about the terrible space. She'd love to like do more than just waste a fucking magic missile, except she can't see the other targets, so she's gonna hit the one she can see.
I feel ya.
A magic missile. And the other 2 do nothing. And this one, Faunra. Slam. And do you recharge? Don't count the damage. I'm just doing it to check recharge. Does not recharge. This one sucks.
Oh, you're going to miss.
16
barely.
misses. Yep. Faunra, your go.
Do I also get whelmed, or?
No,
No, that was just for
me
checking
checking
D6.
Oh, that's
Recharge.
the recharge. Okay. Okay. My spear is gone, and it's up in the wall over here. All right. So I can't choke them out. So what I'm instead going to do is I'm just going to punch this guy.
There is a magic sword right there somewhere.
I don't wear what a magic sword.
Yeah, if you could
It's
just
all
kind
the way
of
down
Helm of
here.
Darkness as well there. And also you're
Yeah.
underwater. You aren't getting
Yeah,
out.
that too.
Oh wait, hang on a second. Wait. Hang on a second. I got an idea. What's the action for this again? Is this a?
Oh, I see. It's a bonus.
Oh.
Chomp.
All right, you bite down this refreshing water, and yeah,
I think you mean divine fury.
lightning bite. I'm about it. I'm all about it.
Radiant bite.
Oh, radiant bite.
And I have another action, so I guess I'll just try again.
That's a radiant
Bite,
bite. The next
bite,
one is just going to be
motherfucker.
trying to bite water. If you
Yeah.
do bite water for 4 damage, take that water.
For 5.
5 even. Yeah.
Yeah, so the first one is good, like 16 damage, and then like another 5.
Yep.
Always something.
That was I mean,
Hallie.
that's a solid hit.
Hallie time. Sorry, I just came back from the restroom, so I don't have my turn all planned out as you usually do. Which one is grappling Faunra?
Yes.
3?
None of them are grappling
None of
her.
them. They're all trying to.
Yeah, I've actually consistently failed to grab her in, I think, 7 attempts now.
Kinathis, I'm very sorry if I hit you, but I have enough spell slots to do Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Big money, big money, big money. Kinathis, I hit you.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
Oh, that's really bad.
Blap! Oh, hey, advantage.
I'm very sorry,
It
Kinathis.
happens.
Hey, it's fine. I hit you
I was
with
just
the
thinking,
Eldritch Blast last time.
there's no way. There's no.
It's only a 5% chance. Ow.
There's a 5%. Ow, god damn.
Well,
I really did try.
I'm going to try and lessen the amount of blows that'll be coming to Faunra by trying to get rid of this one here. I think I get rid of it.
You do.
And then we're going to use a bonus action and move Hex right on over.
You did. That's such as life sometimes.
Not much else I can do. I mean, I took down one of the whelms on you, so that's good.
All right. The whelm continues. This one hasn't got it charged, so you're actually okay. Slam on Faunra, and then we'll see if it recharges.
Yeah, that'll.
It does recharge. Yay. Let's see here. You've been underwater for like 3 rounds getting beaten on. I need to check what that means for you.
I don't think it actually really does anything because
Really?
underwater like takes forever to drown people.
Enforced drowning is like fucking.
It's not easy to do. Like, you
It's-
really have to hold someone down for a long
It's
time.
like minutes equal to like your con mod or
Yeah,
something.
minutes to
Remember,
con mod.
we had this conversation with Eloy. It's really hard to do to a barbarian.
As long as I don't fall unconscious, I can't really drown in this situation. But they
Yeah.
are wailing on me, and I'm taking damage.
You are, and we're
I'm
getting rid of
bloodied.
them.
Yeah, there's someone who did some napkin maths on hoarding breath for, underwater, wherein if you take damage, you have to make con saves or, like lose a minute of air.
Yeah, that would make a lot
That's
more sense.
It's a lot of rolling in this case, but I might introduce it like just for later on.
I realized like going underwater for bunnies is just really bad because our ears are so big, we just get so much water in them.
Yes, that's what you need to be worried about.
Your ears are big. Your ear
Tris.
canals aren't.
All right. Well, I'm gonna come down here and pick up my sword. Swing at me, bitch.
Yep. All right.
I'll just take that.
Sure thing.
And then I'm gonna pick that up. And 1, 2. Let's stop here.
Sure.
And then yeah, swingy sword.
Northern guy or
There's only one guy in my reach, so
yeah,
yes.
there's only one guy in your reach. Yes. All right. Get your swang on.
Wang.
14. Alrighty.
Alright, that's me done.
Bob.
Oh, is there a fucker to the south of you, Ariel?
Yes, there's still 2 more in here. One to the south of me, one to the north a little bit.
I think in future I'm going to make actually drowning a possibility and have you do con saves versus losing a minute's breath each time you get struck underground and fail. Sorry, struck underwater and fail.
Yeah, just like a DC 10, so
Yeah,
it's
okay, that's
a
one.
thing.
I leave my torch here. By the way, So there we are. Okay. Is this guy hurt at all?
No.
Well then. First and foremost, save please.
Sure. Wah, wah.
Damn it.
Also, do save the target next time because there's a north and a south.
Yeah, it's a south one, that's why I asked about
Oh.
them.
All right, you can't end your turn there.
I can hear it, so.
You will take an opportunity attack from it.
That
I
one's
know,
already done an
it's
oppie,
just
actually.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
All right.
Just move around.
Yep. Although to move around, you do have to drop into the water, I'm afraid. You can't just like diagonally move from side to side with it there. So
Yeah,
do you have
I
enough
know.
movement?
20.
So that's 20. No, you will be stuck on the water if you move there. That's where you end your turn.
Oh shit. Fuck it. I'm gonna stay here.
All right, welcome to the
I'm
water.
getting into this shit.
Hell yeah.
Faunra.
All right.
You can see Bob's little feetsies. Tajana.
Yeah, I'd just like to help Jessie get somewhere she can just rest.
She like just waves at you idly.
Yeah, I know.
Just go in,
Provide
I'm
comfort.
fine.
Oh,
Go help.
really help you.
Help them.
Okay, okay.
I get what it is. You're just a cat. You don't want to get close to the water.
It's more my oath thing.
This is true.
Yeah. I'm fishing for experience, Scow.
I know. I know.
Your oath prevents you from coming closer.
I'd rather help people here.
Than get involved in the fight anymore.
I mean, I think that would be the opposite of yours, considering like we're all in trouble here with the water elementals, and she's safe from them.
Yeah, fair.
I was about to say, I'd rather help. Meanwhile, one of your bunnies is drowning.
Fair enough.
That's
okay.
fine. She's immortal. She's a barbarian. Who cares?
She doesn't have material requirements for being brought back from the dead.
No, Faunra always does. Faunra is her own material requirements for real.
Exactly. She can die as many times as she wants, and it doesn't matter.
That's, well, not true.
She
It
can
does
die
require-
once
I
per
only-
encounter.
I only
Don't
have so
mess.
many third-level slots, and I only have one left.
I mean, look, you have 24 hours. You can take an extended rest.
Just
Okay,
keep
so
dying.
anyway.
I'll keep racing.
Actually, no. They're going around Jesse.
You have to
Which
go
I
through
still
this,
can't
so
see
that's your
anyone.
movement.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
you can't see anyone this time. That's fine.
Yeah, that's the nature of these doors.
Yep.
Yeah, I hate them a lot.
Jesse's continuing going to make like squeaky on the floor, slip slidey noises, and then climb up some stairs and flop down here. And start disrobing, probably.
Just this is not the time.
That's going to help, because I think Jesse's trying to stop all of her belongings from being ruined.
Yeah, yeah,
all of her
whatever, you
tools.
dirty exhibitionist.
They're the most usually covered up person is just the exhibitionist. It's a fetish. Alright. Slam on the Faunra with advantage.
25.
Makes the hit. Oops. And then we'll see if Whelm recharges. It does. This thing can Whelm next turn. How good.
Sorry, Kinathis.
Faunra, you'll go.
I'm gonna bite that son of a bitch that just slapped me.
Go for it.
16?
Yep.
7 plus 7, so 14. 14, 15, 16.
Yep. Ow.
And fuck it, another 2. Or 3.
3. Okay. Tally.
All right. I have a question. If I move here, can I reach down and tweak one of Faunra's ears?
Yeah, you grabbing it.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll never do it again. And whoop.
To be fair, Faunra, this water elemental is refreshing and crisp.
Wispy.
It feels even more refreshing and crisp when Embla's Grace floods your body,
Oh,
and you are healed for 15.
ooh, nice. Thank you.
Ariel.
It me. Time to continue, as I've proven that bonking works very well in this situation, and I'm going to continue bonking my hex target.
Sure.
Bonk,
Yep.
bonk,
Ow.
bonk.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby attack.
It's still 14 damage.
Yeah.
Pretty good for one swing.
Yeah. Also, I like to add that, like, underneath in the water, like, there's like a bob, like, half splayed out over the edge of this, like, legs submerged, like, up to the waist or so. Underneath, Fauna is, like, thrashing around the water, and all you can see are glowing teeth. So it's just her face highlighted in, like, this horrific rictus of rage and barbarianness as she literally bites her enemies to death.
Yeah, I'm going to choose not to look down that way and just focus up here more.
You
So
sure?
what
You
you're
want to see? It's
saying,
rad.
I mean,
so
it's
what
pretty
you're
rad,
saying
but,
is
you
that
know.
so what you're saying is that this is like Watership Down?
Yep. All right, Faunra, you take 3, I suppose, damage from the whelm, and then you take 7 bludgeoning. And the whelm refreshes and recharges. Glorious.
And I have to make a athletics.
Yep, another save. Come on, can it? Fuck. Maybe one day I'll be able to just start like real fucking you up. Trist.
All right. Well, there's one guy. Oh no, there's still this guy left. He's just blended into the background. Swingy swings. Yeah. I don't think I hit.
No.
All
Okay,
right.
you're
That's...
blessed. You can hit.
That's
Oh, right. Yes, I didn't turn that on. My bad. Ha
It's a hit.
All right.
Glorious. I will give it. No, I will give it. To victorious.
Now I'm done.
All right. Bob.
okay. Now I can climb out of the water.
Yes. Yeah. You have enough movement to do so now.
Yeah. This one that keeps fucking with what's the name again?
Fauna.
Faunra.
I mean, they are both
Yes.
wailing on Fauna.
Oh, there we
Do
go.
I-
That's on saving rolls.
Do I even give a shit? All right, you hit
Wow.
for 3.
Hey, damage is damage. Hey, Faunra, by the way, I can see you from here. So, guess what?
Oh, healing word. Cool. 6 more Fauna health. Tajana, hit your guy.
All right. Yeah, I can just barely see that guy over there.
Yeah, you can see this one. You can't see the one around the corner.
Oh. Still enough for Psychic
Right.
Blade.
Yep.
Question.
Shadow Blade, that is.
If we can see them, can they can see us?
No, I'm afraid the water elementals can see with literally no problem at all.
Yeah, they probably have like tremor sense or some shit.
Uh,
25.
fucking, yeah, even with disadvantage, that's a easy hit.
4 then, yes.
Cool. Jesse, let's see here. Make a quick fucking test to see if everything's fine. Has she lost any of her gear? And at the same time, Cass, I'm going to take off return order. She can't really be of any help to you guys. Nope. All right, Jesse is going to have to, actually spend a short rest fixing some of her stuff. It looks like a bunch of her carver's tools got waterlogged.
Wait, wasn't Jesse, Cassidy helping her?
Oh, you're right, she was.
Exactly.
Okay, yes, her stuff is not waterlogged. Good. All right, and then this disciple is going to keep on slapping on that bunny. Whelm, slam. All right, 7 damage. Give me an escape attempt, and then I fail to hit you. Fuck. All right, you got it. Bite, bite, bunny, bunny, bite.
How much damage did I take again? 3?
3.
Okay, bite, bite, bite. Chomp. Chomp.
Fucking the chomping is so strong.
Ooh. Good divine.
Yep.
So 17,
11,
18,
19, and then plus 4, 23. That is enough to defeat it. Rom, 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 rom. You take a bite out of crime. All
And
right.
you stay hydrated doing it.
Yeah, you're so well
I'm
hydrated.
so
right now.
hydrated.
So hydrated.
You might be
Just
overhydrated.
don't consume too much water elemental, or there will be a water elemental inside you.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, it's not pleasant, no.
It's the only totally crisp, clear, refreshing water you can drink that still manages to come out angry. But no, there is now one dude left. I don't think I can take you down. So I'm going to roll you through the order here and
Okay.
call that combat finito.
All right,
that's no
and
problem.
I'm gonna just heave myself out, soaking wet and
Hallie
fuzzy.
is going to like
Well,
grip you
not
by your
fuzzy.
shoulders and help haul you out.
Faunra's shifted. She's just soaking wet, just
Oh yeah,
covered in wet fur.
she's full falafel.
You
Oh,
okay there?
no.
Well,
Faunra, I'm so sorry. I
yes,
didn't mean
well,
it.
sister.
It
Oh.
just spit water out of my face and take a nice deep breath of air.
There. I'll give you a
never,
good
ever
old
do it
pound of
again.
that to help
Is
you
Je-
spit
Je-
it out.
Is Jessie okay?
I believe she's okay. She's out in the main hall now.
Okay, good. I couldn't
I'll
see
start
much from up
prestidigitating,
there.
drying her off.
Yeah.
This'll take
Do
a
you want me
minute, but
to
it'll
help?
help.
Do you want me to help
2 minutes.
Faunra to pull the water out of her, or Jesse?
I'm helping Faunra. You can take care of Jesse if you want.
Yeah, Jesse upends her boot,
yes.
fucking water pours out and a couple of knives.
Some nice.
Oh, happy.
I think
Hey, yes.
you'll need a good
Just
long drink from Hallie after all that.
No drinking.
I'm full, thank you.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
No more liquid.
Did you know water elementals taste good? They're very refreshing.
I
think
assume
that
they
just
taste
might-
like water.
Real
think that
nice
just-
water.
I think that just might be the water that they're made from, rather than all of them being like that.
Also, Faunra, as you're
You
saying that,
don't-
you are saying this from inside Hallie's cleavage.
Oh.
I can still tell.
Yeah.
I'm used to cleavage sounds.
This is fair.
So why is there a 2 written in that room, Skow?
Oh, that was how many times she got downed.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't see, so I was just keeping track so we knew how close to dead she was.
Alright, fair enough.
She will also, Ariel, as you go past, Jesse flicks you a chess piece.
I'll catch it. Huh. Good job on, well, finding that. I imagine it was not very pleasant.
As the water is leached from her mask by Bob, she'll give Bob an appreciative thumbs up and then tug it back on again. It's fine. Yeah, it looks like they managed to rescue all of Jesse's goods because, yeah, getting all of your carver stuff waterlogged is no good when you need it for doing things like storing important organs
Mm.
and viscera, etc.
I think
I
we
guess
should take a good
Well,
long
we'll take
rest
a-
here.
yeah, we're gonna take a rest here. Just just keep pulling
I
water out of
wouldn't mind to
people.
sit down.
We still have another door to explore later on over here, or over in that room where all that just happened, but that can be done later.
Oh, it's gonna get out of this room.
Yeah, I'll save you trouble actually and announce that when you lift these doors, it is in fact a trap because all it reveals is bars going into the next room that can't be penetrated.
Oh,
We have to.
Well,
we
that's
have to. Oh, okay.
well, at least we have all the pieces for the set
Wait.
now.
Bars.
Yeah, here in fact I'll have to take you with your light because you can't see otherwise. Yeah, it's a barred door,
Oh,
but like they're just like gate bars on the other side of those doors. It's a pretty cool mean foyer. I really really like how it is set up. Here I'll show it into Discord so that you can see the non-lighter without me revealing too much. So that's sort of how it's set up, and I
Oh,
think
nice.
it's pretty cool and very mean.
Oh,
So you can show that to the stream there, Savin.
Sure, let me hop over.
If anyone wants to peek through those bars, you're welcome to stick your character there, but I don't know if you want to risk attracting too much attention.
Merp.
Let's not.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Yeah.
Mm. You say that, but allow me to introduce Dragon Chess.
Yeah, no, Ariel is actually trained in this. Oh no, you're so poofly.
I packed the
Hallie's
Oh,
eyes.
yeah.
Hallie's eyes go wide as dinner plates, and she goes over to pat your head. Fluff.
There is a tiara probably hanging off of the poofiness. Poof, poof, poof.
Dear, look how poofy she is.
She's so poofy.
come on, hey.
So pretty and goofy.
Yeah.
Would you like a brush to help put the poofiness down some?
Well, it depends on what kind
Yeah.
of poofy it is. A brush might make it worse.
Oh, I don't know. What is the odds? Do you think I'm gonna have to go swimming again?
In this place, probably
Can I
relatively
hang on a
high.
second? Wait a second. Can I shift? How many times can I shift a day? How much time?
As
Yeah.
many as you want.
There's no limitation on your shifting.
Oh, I guess I'm. All right. Once I've had enough of people like patting me and stroking my poof, I'm going to like shift down. Like that's enough. Get away. Stop that.
Aww.
Welcome back to regularity.
They took the
It's
Bob
good.
just looks
It's
down
better
and
to
puts away the fucking ribbons and flowers and all that stuff.
better to not stay in that form too long. Long-term consequences aren't exactly the greatest.
Oh please, you have to stay like that
Indeed,
for
you
months.
might actually have a libido.
I mean, she totally has a. I mean, yeah, no, that would be terrible. Shifty tiara eyes.
Oh,
Huh. Yeah. You guys are free to take your short rests and then resume doing whatever.
I think it was a long rest, not a short. Otherwise, I need to take all of my spells back.
That is up to you, I suppose.
I kept hearing long rest. So
Yeah,
was
I
that
heard.
wrong?
I think it's long rest time after this.
I mean, yeah,
we've had
Yeah, I'm just
3 combat encounters.
yes.
Yeah, I
You've
think we're
thrown a lot of
getting
spells,
pretty
and
tapped.
you've thrown around a lot of spells.
Which
So,
is why I said that Hallie's gonna check all the bindings first.
Yeah, I mean, they're all quite
Oh, yeah.
tightly bound. It's probably not a good idea to leave them like this in the long term, though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
whatever. They tried to blow our brains out, so
Yeah, but that's
a little
it's
suffering.
not
Not exactly
it's
their
not
fault.
A
entirely
little
their fault.
suffering on their part is okay. Yeah, a little
It's fine.
suffering on their part is okay.
It's fine. It's fine. Just as long as we don't do it for too long.
Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna just sort of like line them all up like this, and I'll make some tests to see if any of them do badly. But luckily, they are actually, they are all monks, despite being fey and such.
And
So they're
also, Hallie's
just-
tending to them,
yeah.
Just make
So
sure
they
they're not unconscious.
so they should have advantage.
They
The great thing about
they can't spend a long rest and then the next day unconscious. That is terribly bad for them.
It would be, yeah.
Jesus.
yeah, but I'm saying with Hallie looking after them, they should all have advantage.
Let's see here. Okay, no, one of them is going to need untying.
Oh, full shifting keynote. All your stuff goes in you, I do believe.
Yep.
Is that how that works? Okay.
I believe that's how it works.
Apart from metal armor, I believe. Let me double check.
So Hallie is going to untie one of them, and
We have a Werehare. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
so I'm gonna untie one of them and then put her under Cassie's care.
Sure, I can take care of this one, I suppose.
Do they require a lesser resto?
No, they just require untying before like anything terrible happens to that one. Looks like they must have broken a limb before it got tied up.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll set a splint for the limb. Do you need a medicine check for this?
No.
Okay.
No, you're big and smart.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it just disappears. Cool. All right. And yeah, we'll none of them are unconscious. Set them all to like 0.
Clearly, we keep the gag on, so no vocal spells can go off.
They don't all have gag. There's one gag in that fucking box.
I mean,
I
it's
mean,
fine. They
everyone
can't
just
move their
looks at
fingers.
Jesse.
I mean, they can't move their fingers and shit anyway and make proper, like, actual arcane signs, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
but some spells don't require somatic, just vocal.
Not any that would get them out, I don't think.
The
I
one
mean,
that's
Misty Step is
untied.
just verbal.
Misty Step
Is it just verbal?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But that said, if
Hence-
they Misty
A
Step,
lot of
then
the
they Misty
teleports
Step
are.
still tied up, so it doesn't change anything for them.
Which is why
Nope.
I'm saying the one that's untied, we make sure is gagged.
Yep.
That way, no vocal components go off.
Jesse sighs and hands over the gag. Let's see here.
Is it a fetishy gag or like a normal gag?
I mean,
It is a
Jesse.
fetishy gag, but it'll do the job.
Jesse went through an
And there
entire
were
explanation to Tristan about BDSM last session.
Yep.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
were
I'm
main
just-
gags
I'm
and ball
checking
gags. There
here.
were multiple ones.
No, she described multiple ones. In the actual thing, there was like a ball gag. Oh, no, there was a ring gag, in fact.
Hence, Hallie saying, "I want one of those for next time I see Miranda."
Yeah. So yeah, they'll all come to over the course of it. Are you taking your long rest in this room then?
I suppose so.
I don't really see why not. We can
Actually, you know
close
what?
it
No,
off with
hold on.
After that,
I would like to
Mm.
take our long rest in the music healing room, and I'm going to spend whatever waking time I have playing music. Play music of healings.
All right. I take it you're gonna take all the thoughts in there.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, all right.
You're gonna heal them up.
I'm going to try.
Sure. I'm also just gonna like move all these disciples of water out of the way.
You
Then
mind just
all
grabbing
that.
us all?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Can we just,
Faunra,
like,
Faunra, I
leave them
take it then
knocked
you're
out?
going to you're going to take the lounge room.
Yeah, there's two of them in here, so I was like, fuck,
Yeah.
I'm just,
Yeah, Tiara's going
I'm
to
gonna
join you
take-
on the chaise long.
I'm just I'm not gonna sleep on the floor if I can sleep on one of these.
Actually,
Yeah,
that's a good
very
point. Is there like a second?
Jesse's already like
Uh,
rushing over to
You
it.
know what? That's fine. That's fair.
Yeah, she can have
I'll
that one.
I'll take this chair though.
Yeah, there is a very nice like comfy padded chair there that you can prop yourself up on at a desk.
Ian.
Cassie will make the effort to squeeze the corridor so that she can be in the room of healing.
You can take us too, or should I move?
You guys. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Bob, obviously, your torch will go out at some point. Hallie, your light will obviously go out at some point. But
I mean, best not to take that off my token because I'm just gonna
Yeah.
keep recasting it.
yeah,
I guess Tar will
Oh.
snooze. Tar will snooze against Tar, as is natural.
Question: Wait, no. Bob pulled all the water out.
Yeah, yeah,
he pulled all the
okay,
water out,
okay,
yeah.
so my stuff is okay.
yeah. Bob cast prevent trench foot.
Oh man, yeah, that shit is so fucking bad. Like,
Yep.
I've marched with soaked fucking boots there, and then like, to the point that my literal soul, the sole of my foot, came off.
Yeah.
Gross.
Oh yeah, it's fucking super cool for me, like thinking back on it and at the time as well because it doesn't gross me out. But it was so cool. My entire underside, the sole of my foot was white because of the the skin separation there.
All right. I don't need any more details than that.
Sorry, I blanked out during that. I don't really want to know what it was.
Yeah, you're just, it's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna get the thoughts circled up here, and I'm going to play them music of healing all night.
That's the one that Cassie's got. Uh, uh,
Sure.
And sure. Do you intend to stay up the whole night for it?
I mean, surely we're taking
It
shifts in
take-
a eight, and
Yeah.
yeah. So me and Tristy take last watch.
Yeah, but that would, I mean, however it works out, I'm gonna make sure the music continues to play all night.
Sure.
I'll be on second shift, and that'll cover that.
As long as someone's there to
Yeah,
assist
yeah.
you so you don't have disadvantage, yes.
Yeah, I'm there. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
there'll be a Bob to help.
All right. Do we have a third person who's proficient in music?
No.
mutants are supposed to
Hallie
be the
is
first
proficient
watch.
in the pan flute.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Perfect. Okay. For once, you and I are gonna have to take different shifts, son. So I'll stay up.
Okay.
I'll stay up first. Then you can take over, and then the
And then the Fae. Sure.
yeah.
Okay then.
When I had like one musical thing, and I asked Skow what like minotaurs were, what musical instruments minotaurs in this setting liked, and she said, "Well, I mean, pan flute probably." So
Yep.
I took pan flute.
Makes sense
Pan
to me.
flute is very good. If you were up north, it would be hurdy-gurdy. But, I love the hurdy-gurdy.
It is just phenomenal, all of them.
Sure. Okay. So during your quote-unquote night's rest, something does happen. Roll me a D3 Savin.
Sure.
Okay. It is during second watch, so I believe that is Moo watch.
Yep.
Moo?
That is
Moo.
face.
The second watch is usually Fey, but
Oh, it's usually
Well,
Fae.
no, it
Well-
got swapped out.
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah, we changed it up.
We literally just said we're
we did
swapping.
change
Well,
it up.
No, hold on. Okay.
No.
So second watch is still
Screw
Fey, and
that.
it makes sense because you still have the music person of Tajana and
Well,
Hedrah. So
we should
second
have
watch
figured this
stays the
out
same.
before we committed to the watches. It's too late now.
It's fine. Honestly, you're okay. It doesn't matter. So
Alright.
it is Hallie and then one of the boons during second watch when in fact, I'll just there you go. You see a Fae sort of walk out. They walk across the water, and you can see in their arms is a large platter. Looks like a wooden serving, like almost dining cart style thing, and on it is some pots of tea, and you can see what appear to be like recognize them as like Italian biscotti.
I don't recognize what that is.
Right, but-
Twice cooked biscuit.
Okay.
They're soft, they're sweet, but they're a little bit crisp on the outside.
Cool.
And she's just going to sort of like wander around and will feed all of these random fae, including the ring gag one who will like does a dramatic, sexy hair toss back and leans back so tea could be poured into her ring gag. And then she has fed a biscuit. She'll continue walking around and feeding and drinking the other ones. Hallie, a teacup is put down next to you and a little biscuit. Ariel, she will walk on over to you and gesture at the tray if you would like to take a cup of tea and a biscuit.
I suppose I'll take them, but I'm not going to eat it or drink it straight away.
Okay. Once you do so, she will sort of go around. Says to go back up the stairs again, and she will wheel the cart over to here. And she goes and collects empty plates and cups and places them on their cart, and then we'll walk across the water and back out the room.
Now I'm going to examine the stuff she just gave me.
Sure. Nature test.
Okay. Looks
No
good to
fucking
me.
idea. Looks good to you.
But I'm a little bit
Does
leery
it need
about
to
you.
be continuous? My playing the music.
Yeah, although obviously, like most music has got like pause breaks in it, so you aren't just playing for hours and hours and hours on end.
So can I take 10 minutes out of the 4 hours?
Sure.
Detect poison and disease.
Cool. You do not detect any poison or disease.
Safe to eat, and I'll go back to playing.
Yep.
I will just eat a tiny bit of it and only drink a little bit of it, just in case it's something that is beyond the poison or any disease or anything like that.
It tastes nice. It would have been better if you'd had it while it was fresh and hot still, but still quite tasty.
Yeah, no, better safe than sorry. Dealing with the, well, ghost food, I suppose. Well, not ghost food, but supernatural food.
Yep. I always hate eating Fae. It gives me the runs. All right, so a long rest will pass peacefully, uneventfully, besides the strange wandering Fae.
Yeah. Do you just want to gather us all up into this room since I think that's where we're going?
Sure. And the Fae all look to be in various states of sat around peacefully.
That is
Ellie will
good.
pat each of them on the head and say that she's going to try her best to repair their minds.
They certainly seem a lot more docile.
Could be the thing that happened last night.
We gotta heck and fix them.
What happened last night?
Uh, essentially, like, I could almost call it a ghost. One of them walked through here with a food cart and gave them all some tea and biscuits.
Oh, is that what that is? And yeah, like the cart is still like just here on this at the side.
I mean, us too. You can eat it if you want. I casted magics on it.
She like clip clops over to the cart and sees that there is still like some like leftover biscuits. She'll pluck one up and give it a munch. Ooh. Hand one off to you, Faunra.
Thanks.
Clip clop back over here.
Do rituals take up spell slots?
No, if you cast them as rituals, they do not cost spell slots.
Okay. Well, detect poison and disease is a ritual. Just
Yeah, it just takes
Okay.
like 10 times the cast time if you're doing it as a ritual.
No, it has 10 minutes plus 1 minute.
okay. I'm not gonna move, so you can move us into the next room.
I'd rather not get wet right away, so I'm just gonna do a long jump over this fucking water.
Ops.
Yeah. I could just freeze it again. So you
No,
can
it's
just walk on
fine.
the ice.
It's fine.
Please freeze it. I can't jump that far. We'll gesture at her moving it.
Yeah, I'll just make a nice path.
Yeah, I think Jessie's going to tag out of following after you. She still has her ranks of exhaustion.
Very fair.
Drought or further than tap?
Well, she got 8 hours in a lounge.
That's not.
So
That's that. No, we've covered this before. So exhaustion is cured by taking a full uninterrupted, like a day of rest, and she's.
Harm.
No, that's
Okay.
harm.
That's harm. Sorry. Yes. She takes. She can take. Yeah, you're right. One uninterrupted long rests. Recovery is one exhaustion. She still has 2.
Yeah, she
So,
went down like
drought-
at least 20.
Drought or further than tap?
Tap. I guess. She'll demask.
Suppose this could have happened over our long rest.
Yeah. Get her chug on.
And Howley can provide enough to cure both of her ranks of exhaustion. But, I mean, I assume she's just still really tired and doesn't want to water again. Hoofsy slide. Whee!
Yeah, she's faith in your ability to play a game of chess.
If that's what we have to do.
Hallie will just prop herself up in the corner and watch Tristy and Bune play chess.
Sure. Okay. So, Trist, Faunra,
Yes.
you walk on over. You can see that Ariel's pocket appears to be glowing.
Hmm.
And yeah, you have these 3 pieces as you pull them out.
I'll begin setting them in. I assume like there's slots in there for like the bottom parts of them.
Yes. Yeah. Like there are indents on every square of this board, so it looks like you take a piece out of an indent and then you rest it back in another. So you could, like shake this whole board around, then it wouldn't be unseated.
Very nice. Yeah, I'll begin setting them up.
Sure. You set the pieces in place. Looks like a fair and reasonable board. And yeah, nothing happens.
Do you think you have to play a game of it? Someone has to win?
Perhaps.
Is
I will take.
is there
the
a
side with the-
color on the
Yeah,
door?
There is an ivory placard on one door and an obsidian placard on the other.
Well then, which door do you want us to go through first?
I don't think it matters, but I guess we'll
Isn't
just
for-
see who wins, fair and square, huh?
Sure.
I was about to say, isn't for magical face stuff, we would probably get, fireballed if one of you deliberately threw the game?
Well then, I shall take black. Whichever one, obsidian, I suppose, in this case. Which of you wants to try out the mother of pearl ones?
Well, I guess that's me. We'll just have to
Alright.
walk me through the moves.
As per
Yes.
chest, fire before ashes, so Tristy goes first.
All right. Trist, you'll have disadvantage because you just don't know this game, but it is an intelligence test for you. Ariel, it is a chess playing roll for you.
Mm-hmm.
And what would you like to wager? These are your following options.
As long as it's not hit measurements.
Oh, fuck.
The loser will the loser will either give up an ability score and give them an ability score.
Wow.
One of them will
Oh.
get Bane while the other gets Bless. One of them will lose a foot of height, the other will gain a foot of height.
Huh.
Okay, no, Tris, get the hell out of there. I get it.
Yeah, I'm just
No,
gonna.
no, we're already in here. This is it's committed.
It is in
Kill
fact
me.
too late.
Too late.
Can't believe you've done this to me, you douchebags.
Okay, so I think we should do. Okay, out of character, I think we should do Bane for Bless. That one's the least harmful out of all of them.
I like how you pick that as the least harmful when there's something that's completely fucking ancillary down there.
Okay,
But
that's
alright.
ancillary to you, but I'm only
Cover
5. I'm only
Look,
5'6",
it's
and I don't wanna
okay to
become
have
4'6".
clinical dwarfism.
No. Plus, we don't know how long
Right.
this
Short
lasts.
stack bun. Short stack bun.
Look, really, you could become normal height, and I could become a manlet. That's the real terror here.
No, if I got a foot of height, I go up to like 6'4", and that's like it's not. It's a little bit too tall.
Cowards not wagering an ability score increase or decrease.
Wait, how much ability score increase or decrease?
Yeah, just
and
1
which-
point. You choose the ability to increase or decrease.
No.
Now, come on.
No.
Alright, well,
Deck.
specifically because our group comm is coming
Int
up.
up, faggot. Come on.
No. Fuck you.
Oh, fuck you. Let me do it.
It's too late.
late.
We can't.
It is unfortunately too late.
it's
As you
too late.
settle in,
Okay.
both of you are aware that there is a wager.
Alright.
I like that you're like, do it, ability score. Both of you have even points in every single one of your ability scores.
I know. It would actually be.
It would actually
Yeah, that's
lead
why
to-
I'm saying no. Fuck that. I'm not agreeing to ability score.
That's unfortunate for you. I
It
should've
is.
done that.
It is unfortunate
Yeah.
for us. Alright. Bane for Bless, I guess.
Yeah, Bane for Bless.
So
How
I have
long-
disadvantage and I don't get to add proficiency. I'm just gonna say that's a little bullshit. That's not how that normally works, and I hate you. But okay.
You know what? Actually, I suppose there's no provision. It's just an intelligence test for
Yeah.
you.
Is this
Yeah, okay.
I'm just not proficient in the thing.
Yep.
It's a chessboard on the token layer.
Yeah.
Alright.
Right here.
Am I
Guy
gonna be
said,
petty
"Why
enough to
is
spend my inspiration on this though?
I am.
You're playing to win. I like it. I like this a lot.
Got
Alright,
my
well,
reputation to uphold with this gal.
roll it, nerd. Let's go.
23.
Oof.
Alright, well,
Roll
I can't beat you, so I'm not gonna spend my inspiration. Thanks.
Cunning.
Yeah!
Ah, get smoked.
Just
Trist,
get
you
destroyed.
get
Like, wait,
handily
how does the
destroyed.
knight move again? Oh, what's a checkmate? I don't understand.
Yeah. Ariel, as you put poor Trist in checkmate, you are struck with a resounding sensation of satisfaction. Trist, on the other hand, you feel like an idiot. You feel like you have failed yourself. you failed your people and failed your family.
Oh, I mean, that's just
Dishonor on
normal.
your
That's fine.
Yeah.
dishonor on your ancestor, dishonor on parent, dishonor on your cow.
It's okay.
You-
See, this is why I didn't bring Morgan with me, because she can't be disappointed in how much of a failure I am.
It was
You
a
now have
good
Well,
first
she
try.
wouldn't feel any disappointment anyway. You have
until
feelings.
until I say so, the effects of Bane. If Bless is cast on you, it is temporarily negated. Bane will come back once Bless ends.
Cool.
Until
Attack
you
roll or
start-
saving throw. That's unfortunate.
It was a good
Eric,
first
I
try
mean-
at it.
I mean, what combat have we ever had where you haven't had bless? You're fine.
I mean, yeah, now I just don't have any benefits. It's fine. Look, I have intelligence saving throw cantrips. I'll just throw those. It's fine.
Yeah, you have bunnies. Don't worry about it.
Ariel, you have Bless on you indeterminately. It obviously does not stack with other sources of Bless. If Bane is cast on you, your Bless is temporarily negated, but Bless will come back once Bane ends.
Okay.
And as you do so, Mother of Pearl. Sorry, your obsidian even.
I was obsidian. Yep.
Yep. The obsidian door clicks audibly as the lock within unlocks.
That's good. It was a good first attempt, Tristan. I should teach you the game more later on. When there's less
Yeah,
at stake like this.
I don't know about that. This is God. What an ass kicking.
She did.
I am the champion of it at the local meets for a reason.
Christy, I'll do it when we leave. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to cast Remove Curse on you while we're here.
I think the Fae would take offense to that at the wager in the doors.
Yeah, I have an 18 wisdom score. I can tell you this with a fact. It's probably a bad idea.
Oh, there's a person in there. Oh wait,
They
I
can
recognize
suck my
that person.
dick.
Yeah, Ariel, give me a perception test.
Okay, that's the Werehare form. That's perception. Where is
Hey,
it?
where's my torch?
I don't see them.
You got to light up a new
Oh.
torch.
You hear,
Bob.
hey, where's my torch?
Yeah,
And, you
so-
look, and you look behind you
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
immediately
Bob catches your attention, and you're like, you could have swore you saw her, dude.
Do I see them?
No.
Well,
No,
guess I'm just gonna
you
go
didn't
through the
see
door
who,
now.
You didn't see who Ariel saw or thought she saw at all.
Could've
Two,
sworn I saw
three,
something there a
four.
moment
Oh,
ago.
hello.
And there is, however, a Fae here. She is Ariel. You would recognize her as the one who came around with cups of tea and biscuits.
Oh,
You, a friendly one for once.
She gives you a faint shrug and will gesture at the doorway up ahead. At the same time, she pulls out Bob. You approach the closest. She pulls out a cup and hands it to you.
Ah,
It is an empty cup. It looks to be silver chased in electrum. The
oh,
cup itself, you'd probably guess as being worth quite a bit.
move.
hey Scow, is that
Yep.
door supposed to be open?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure because I do have like 120 feet of dark vision,
Yep.
just in case it wasn't supposed to be open.
I will stare down at this water and like, this water is not going to try and drown us, is it?
Are you asking that to the Fae?
Yes.
She'll shrug and shake her head in a no. Let's see here. You can see that, like here and here, there is constantly cascading water into here. It's not like falling supremely heavily, but it is falling constantly, and presumably it's feeding some source further below. It's probably quite relaxing, the sound of just like trickling water like this, unless anyone needs the bathroom, in which case you probably really need a pee.
Hmm. I wonder. Nah. Okay.
okay, so it's just a beautiful cup. Oh, well, I'll just gently wrap it up together.
Probably to drink from in the next room or something.
This Fae
Yeah, we need
will
to-
watch you guys head north and then sits down on the stairs here.
Okay, rest of the squad, let's move up.
Can we get through these bars this time?
Well,
Those are not bars, that's a doorway.
Oh,
An open
okay.
door.
Yep.
And then, yeah, the bars are over there on this side.
Ah, I see.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Another
there's
friendly
another
one.
one of the
Scroll,
Fae.
heads.
She looks to be like probably just meandering around and notices you approach. She'll give you a little wave.
You're an up nod.
That she hashtag oh whoa notices his bulge.
She is.
Up.
I don't know, maybe.
Excuse me, miss. You've seen a dagger around here anywhere?
Give me a persuade.
Sure.
Damn.
She will quirk a tiny smile and walk over to here. She reaches towards this pool of water, which you can see is being fed by a very tiny trickle that continues to flow from like above this room somewhere. And she will motion a drinking gesture and then points south.
I think
Oh,
she
we're
wants
supposed
that
to
cup.
we're supposed to drink from there and then head south. Bob, bring the cup if you would.
Alright. Is there anything in the pool here other than just water?
Looks to be just water. It's crisp and clear. You're probably like getting covered in like a faint like spray from this water because it's coming down. Much like if you were near a very tiny waterfall, it's very hydrating to stand near it. Although those of you predisposed to poofy hair might get frizzy.
The house of
Hey,
hydration.
Chris, you awake?
God. It is. Alright, fuck it. And Trist's gonna dip his cup in.
Well, I got the cup, I'm still waiting for pets.
Do we
Not
need
Yeah,
to
I'll
funny.
grab them because they're not paying attention.
go like up the stairs to get to the pool?
Yeah, if you want to reach into it properly.
Yeah.
Alright, sure.
Yeah. Bob, you're the one with the cup.
Yeah, I'm gonna uncloth the cup. Just hold it out for people
Alright,
while I walk around.
I'll
Okay.
take it.
We'll just have to pass around
Dip
after we
it.
drink from it.
Yeah,
Alright,
be sure
I'll
to
go
wipe
ahead
it
and
down each time. COVID safe, everybody.
yeah, I'll go ahead and
Uh,
drink first. Do I
may I
need to
take-
save versus death or?
Before this happens, can I make a religion check at this pool?
Yeah, absolutely.
I am so heckin' smart, guys.
You're very religious.
You know.
There's
Not smart.
obviously some kind of religious ritual to this, but you don't know exactly what it's supposed to symbolize. You know that it is important. It is relevant for some reason. Ugh, and then Trist with a fucking throbbing brain on.
That's my most defining trait as a fighter is my perpetually throbbing intellect.
You
two messy
recognize this
mind.
kind of act. It's not exactly common, but the symbolism is, constant across all of the religions. Purity, cleansing, that kind of thing. Considering the room you'd been, like operatically playing music considered to be soothing and relaxing, it's probably all part of one very long system. Maybe this is the way people are healed, like the room, the music, the drinking. There are probably other steps later.
Alright. A drink.
All right. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please. You can choose to fail.
Yeah, I'll just choose to fail. I was gonna anyway before you prompted me, by the way.
Of course. You feel a lot better, although now you desperately need to pee.
Eh. Alright.
The Fae that directed you to it here will quirk a tiny smile and then, indicate south again.
Does my bane wear off?
No, unfortunately, you are not cleansed of your bane.
Oh.
Do all of us have to do
Wait
it?
for the rest.
Yep.
Alright.
I'll take the cup as he leaves, and I guess I'll
Yeah.
go next.
We all have to do it, and I guess I'll choose to fail.
Yeah, same.
Does anyone not choose to fail?
Well,
I'm
if
good.
I can discern what fucking effect it has, I would
No.
like to.
Now you have to either choose to fail or you can try and succeed.
Yeah, you don't know what you're succeeding or failing against. I'm afraid that's just not how it works.
Do it, you pussy.
I
Beat it.
I will try and succeed, whatever the hell it is.
Sure, can't save.
Well, I
Yeah.
tried.
Well,
You
know,
tried, yeah.
an attempt was made.
An attempt was made.
God. Oh well.
So Bob, you gonna choose to fail or you
okay.
gonna succeed?
We'll try to succeed.
Well,
We'll
we'll
try to
see what the
succeed.
dice say.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Bob, you are the only one who does not desperately need to pee. Congratulations.
Alright, that was it. Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
While everyone else is doing the thing, I'm gonna quickly like go out and use the little boy's room.
I'll find the girls' room.
As you're doing so,
Same.
the Fae will indicate like these doors here.
Okay.
God damn it! There'd be a fucking bathroom in
Which
here.
doors were?
You're gonna have to hold it
Yes.
in. You have the boys to fight. Oh no.
I'll fucking
No, let me,
piss in your hallway. I swear to God.
let me if you give
Tristan
me a
would be
moment
that
to
person.
gather you.
I
all,
will absolutely be that person. I'm just
Uh,
gonna do it.
Unfortunately, Green
Just give
Iron's
you a
Tiara also were like, assumed that failing was a good idea. And let the magic course through them, quote unquote, and now they just desperately need to go pee.
God damn it! I didn't
just
want this
looked
to
at it, I was like,
Here, no.
devolve into water
When her
sports.
I'll
switch
need a
places
Sports
with me, it makes
finish.
more sense for me to be up front.
I'm just doing it to copy you.
Oh, okay.
Please.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, it'll just be a better moment so that I can move you over. And what's also very nice about how I've got this all set up, the entrances and exits line up.
Wow.
I know. So if you fucking, go out of a place left, you will enter the next place from the right. It's so cool.
Wow.
Holy shit. You try hard. You actually lining up the maps.
Well, yeah, look at this shit. Bloop. And doo-doo.
I was expecting them to be on the same rough like.
The exact same rough layout. No,
no.
unfortunately, this place is actually like not structured in a straight line all the way down.
Oh.
Yeah. As you enter here, this Fae will indicate this doorway. It looks like a co-ed bathroom.
Ah, sweet.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
If someone traps the goddamn bathroom, I deserve it. I'm just gonna go in.
Yeah.
All right.
Obviously, I didn't really want to go setting up
Just gonna
a
close
fake,
the
a fake fantasy toilet, and yeah, you can close the door
Yeah.
behind yourself.
form a queue.
Form a queue.
Unless it matters, can we skip over P Quest?
No, this is the most interesting part.
Now,
of the...
what's everyone's passive perception?
Oh, God.
My passive perception is 14.
21?
13.
All right,
13.
Bob, you spot a laughing water elemental in the ornamental pool.
Yeah, he's gonna be fucking laughing for about the next
don't
10
be in the
seconds.
ornamental
Oh,
pool.
no, Pia, no, the pool, no.
That's probably happened to the poor bastard at some point.
Yeah, he's laughing at us. Guess what's about to fucking happen?
I mean, you don't know he's
Little
laughing at
dick.
you.
I know. I'm waiting for Bob to
suppose,
pee
yeah.
on him.
Yeah, Bob, you are the only one who notices that there is a water elemental who's been laughing the entire time.
Yeah, but here's
Do
the
it,
thing,
Bob.
I don't need to piss.
Piss on him, do it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you never even needed to. None of you knew.
Oh.
None of you knew.
Oh,
the water elemental was
no.
there.
Oh, do it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if you just go into the bathroom anyway, maybe you just need to pee. It's the first toilet we've seen all day.
Your morning ablutions. But yeah, no, there is one very amused elemental, and the only person who would have spotted it is doesn't need to go.
Guess I
God,
can
the
just do
tragedy.
it.
I was so looking forward to Bob whizzing on this dude.
Do it. Heard you
Bob-
win, you pussy.
Here, come on, pussy, do it. We're a bunch
Please
of giant
don't.
schlongus.
I don't really want you to like start a pantsless encounter alone in a room with a water elemental.
I
so I'd rather
do.
you-
I do. Let's see it.
That's a good point.
Coward, let's go.
Well, there's a difference that y'all fucking bottoms, so that's not gonna work on me.
Yeah. Bob is too tough for the do it pussy strategy.
All right, fine. You pussy.
Enough.
All right.
Let us go. We have things to do.
Yes, we
Sure.
do.
Let's see here. There is a locked door, and you can rub a Jesse on it.
Yeah.
As D4 as well to that.
Sure.
And you know, as me helping normally, I don't think it needs to be said, but yeah.
Mhm. She unlocks the door with no problems. It doesn't detect any traps in the process. If the Fae behind you guys, like by the bathroom here, looks bothered by you like unlocking these doors, it doesn't show.
Okay.
Oh, this one should already have been open. There you go.
Now forget the small.
So, as you enter into here, you can see what appears to be a almost a foyer. There is an empty basin over here, like very empty wall sconces. You can see there's like no fuel in any of the wall sconces, so this place is dark. And further in appears to be some like a toppled furniture, perhaps, with a larger pool in the middle that is full of liquid.
Interesting.
Let me just have a little look around here, people. Just
Sure.
see what I can see.
What is it you're looking for specifically?
Oh, I just general keep an. I'm not investigating because that's investigation. I'm just looking over things,
I mean,
see if something catches my eyes.
you're not
Nothing.
going to find much if you're not investigating.
Yeah, no.
That's the nature of how it is.
So yeah, the room looks to you, Bob, as it has been described. And then once you step through the threshold, you can see that it looks like a chest of drawers has collapsed. Over here, it might have well have been standing up somewhere else. It's been moved at some point. Similarly, there's just like an empty coat rack.
Interesting.
You can see that there are doors leading to the north and doors leading to the west.
Yes, you want to look for traps here? Or
Oh,
actually, maybe Ariel, since she's a little tired.
Yeah, I can search for him. Where do we
Mm,
feel like going
I'm-
first?
I'm not tired, just a bit groggy. I had a drink.
Right.
Right. I suppose it's probably to the west that we should go first. I have a feeling that the one to the north is probably locked by some supernatural means. But I'll check
What makes you
anyway.
say that?
Oh, you know, that's how things go in these kinds of places. You know the stories.
Meta narrative. Mm-mm.
hey. Well, the thing is about this drawer and where the hell it actually was, because
Oh, I bet it was on
not
top
supposed
of the
to be in
stairs.
here.
Yeah.
I will turn on CSI vision for a second and see like if there's like some sort of like scrape trail where it came from.
Hey, give me that investigation.
Can I assist?
Yeah,
Well,
done. Yep, 15. And regardless, with CSI vision, quote unquote, you can at least always pick out some information. You can see that the underside of this, like this thing's legs, the feet do not have any scuff marks or any drag marks. However, there's a crack on the underside of this cupboard that indicates that someone probably threw it.
Through it.
Or at the very least, like lifted it and then very on purpose tipped it and dropped it from like a few feet up.
Okay.
Oh,
This is
so
cool.
it was probably meant to be like here.
Most likely.
Yeah, I got an idea. I'm gonna go to this coat rack. I'm gonna turn it like 90 degrees.
Son of a bitch. How the fuck even?
Oh, that makes sense. I see. Korak turns the room.
Same brain.
No,
You
it's
don't
just before Scout said it was a coat rack, I thought it was
A wheel.
a wheel. Yeah, right. And so I immediately was like, oh, I'm gonna go turn that. And then Scout said it was a coat rack. I was like, I'm still gonna go turn that.
Yeah, I
Yep.
thought it was a wheel too.
As you do so, literally in time with the turning, the doors open until they open the full 90 degrees, and the coat rack is suddenly like completely immovable.
Oh, good.
Eh.
I suppose that takes care of
Oh,
those
I see
doors.
some watery boys.
Yeah, I dug
Oh,
some
yes.
right ones. So yeah, as you do so, these ones look to be slightly less mentally put together than the calm ones you have recently witnessed. They look in your direction and then are ready themselves for combat. However, it is at that point, my lovely dears, we're going to call this session to a close.
We've been finding calm ones.
Oh!
No,
last
as in you
one's
met a
right
calm you met calm Fae like literally just a few moments ago.
Oh, well,
It
I'm
finally
yeah, asking for
happened. I get to go fast.
You want
asking
us
for
to roll
water
initiative
boys.
for next week?
Yeah, I'm okay. None of you saw the calm water boy, but he was busy laughing at you in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Do you want us to roll initiative for next week? Okay, I guess we're
Yeah, it should still stay the same when I open
It
it
will.
up next session.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Ouch.
3.
The variance. Jesus.
Yep. I hope y'all like walking through me.
Good lord.
That's life.
At least I'm at the
That's
back,
what
so I'm not
life is
hindered.
like. Mhm, 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 mhm. Mhm, 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 mhm. All right.
Oh shit.
There's like one single character that's in the middle, and everyone else is either very high or very low.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm last.
Faunra
Yay.
cut me out of going first. I'm so upset. My one moment of speed.
And all right.
This is true.
So let's go to experience.
Yeah.
And yeah, I wasn't kidding. This place is fucking big.
Yeah, it's really big. This is the second floor of it. Or not second floor, but like bigger part of it, yeah.
Let's see here. So, did you explore a new interesting location for the first time?
Yes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
continue exploring this
Yeah,
place.
you have explored the first of the four floors of healing. Did you discover a new and interesting truth about the land?
Does elementals being driven insane count?
No,
We
you've
did
actually already
find
met insane
a-
elementals in the Temple of Earth.
Oh,
What
right, right.
about what's it called? Oh, what's the English word for that? Uh, when they're forced to use the piss, what's the word? Die in English.
I mean, that's not.
Diuretic?
Well, no, actually, we've somewhat learned the steps of healing for people here in this temple.
I think that we're probably gonna cash that one in once we're done with all the rituals, right?
Yeah, I don't think we're
Yeah.
quite there yet. So I don't think we discovered anything
What
new
you've done right
truth.
now is obviously inference. It's not a
Okay.
truth. It's an
We have
assumption at the
found,
moment.
well, we have found an interesting truth about the fucking the music sheets that were recovered.
Ooh, what about
In what
them?
context? Sorry. As in just the existence
they're
of
using-
music, the existence of old music is an interesting truth, because it isn't.
It really isn't.
Musical healing, maybe?
Oh,
Because
for
we actually
that,
did
I use for-
perform that.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, that's just a bard class feature,
That's-
though.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so-
no,
a
I
bard
used
thing, yeah.
Song of Rest for that. That's not new
Yeah,
either.
I don't think that works.
I don't think we really have anything for it.
No,
No.
that's fair enough.
That's
okay.
the downside of dungeons is you quickly cash out of that.
Mhm. Yeah, it's
No
literally
new
the first
allies or
piece
enemies
that
either.
Trist picked up as far as music is concerned is like music that he learned to play already. Like it was not new to him. The operatic version, I guess, technically was, but like the piano piece, you'd seen it before.
And we're not going to cash in the next one until, hopefully until we fix, try to heal the phase mines.
Yep. Didn't defeat a threat. Did we learn
We
something
did
new about a player character?
We did advance a quest, but we didn't defeat a threat far beyond expectations.
So it looks like so far you have done two
so far, yeah.
points.
Did we learn anything new about a player character?
I don't think
Don't
you guys
think
revealed
so.
anything new.
Not really.
Ariel gone around and asked everyone but Hallie.
Oh yeah, Ariel hates Hallie now. It's true.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm very angry at her for calling me a prude and calling like my way of like loving people really not great. So yeah.
I mean, to be fair, you also called Hallie a slut first.
I see. Now this is where you guys need to pull hair fights. Regardless.
So-
that is 2 experience minutes.
All right. Now I would like to ask a question about the oath. So we haven't gotten there yet, I don't think. But part of the Dragon Oath is bring no harm to unwed wives, and this dungeon is full of hot babes that we are specifically not killing. So if we get through this dungeon without killing any of the ladies, can we dragons get an XP?
Okay.
Nice.
That seems fair.
All right. Hopefully next session then.
5 sessions
I
later.
was gonna say next session. This place is bigger than next session, maybe.
Wow, a 3-session dungeon? That's unusual.
Let's put it this way: it took you a session to do.
It's true. It took us a session to cross the fucking channel because everyone had to be a giant baby.
Yeah. Well, it's like last session you did a room in this place, and then this entire session has been the rest of that floor.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, all right. In the meantime, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, thanks for tuning in. We will see you in 2.5 hours or so for Mirrors and Hammer. Till then, adios, everybody. Have a good one.